Greetings, dear viewer. How far could you climb in League of Legends if every time you purchased an item, it would disappear permanently from the shop? Well, in this video, we want to find the answer to that. The goal is to reach Master Tier. Start with a QW to block the Wukong auto attack, then E backwards to pull him into tower range. He took one tower shot. Look for Q Ignite here, try to burst him down, one more auto, one more tower shot, takes him down, and how do we continue? We can potentially look for more here actually. I have HP to work with. Kayn doesn't want to play. Okay, the problem here is that I'm quite low HP. And I think Ornn... Okay, yeah, Ornn is level 6, so we just need to flash this. Chill a bit. EW, so he can't proc the brittle. Passive shield activates. We're quite fine here actually. I have my biscuit. No. Get some healing. Look my E cooldown, okay guys? 7 seconds. When I get the E cooldown off, then we can re-engage. I'm just gonna last hit this minion. Take a look at cannon minion HP. Go when he tries to last hit. Q. Then W to block minion autos. I can't chase because Wukong might come. So I'm just gonna pull the wave here. Keep it frozen. Kayn is looking for something. I might need to ult. Okay, it's fine. Everything is good. I wanna go Blade of the Ruined King here. Is that legal? I think it's legal. Let's explain the rules of this challenge. So the idea is simple. Every legendary item can only be purchased once. So I can buy boots, I can buy starter items, these I can buy, okay? But I always need to work towards a full legendary item. So I can't just buy Hollow Radiance and then just go Bummy Cinder into Chain Vest, blah 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 blah, you know, these OP tank components. I have to buy full legendary items, and every time I complete a full legendary item, like Blade of the Ruined King for example, it will completely disappear from my shop until I have purchased every other legendary item in the game. Let's E here for a trade. Okay, got it. Beautiful. Q. Ooh, I need to get Empowered Q. I W so he can't proc the brittle. Okay, it's solid. It's solid. We're actually quite strong with these components. The thing that makes this challenge very difficult is that I'm gonna be playing only Shen. Okay? So I have one champion and I have 99 legendary items to purchase. Actually only 98 because technically melee champions cannot buy, what is it called? Runan's Hurricane, right? So I can buy 98 different legendary items. I'm gonna sidestep the Ornn W and punish him with one auto attack. Sidestep his auto attack and then grass proc. And just, you know, keep it auto range. Maximize poke. Minimize damage. Simple stuff. So we're gonna have some issues. Because the moment I buy something like Titanic Hydra for example, or I buy like a Hollow Radiance, I can never buy that item again. So that means that I have to spec into ADC Shen itemization. I have to go full AP Shen. I have to go full support item Shen. Or I can mix it up, you know. I'm just gonna QW here by the way. So sidestep the Ornn Q so that it can't proc the brittle, but he goes in. Wait, what is he doing? I'm just gonna Q and one auto ignite. Beautiful. That's another kill. We are working our way towards the Blade of the Ruined King. I'm gonna try to push the wave here, and then we can probably look for an ultimate play into the mid lane. That could be huge. So I'm just gonna Q here, maximize damage on the wave. I'm always keeping track of the minion HPs. I try to get every minion while pushing the wave as fast as possible. You can have two kind of methods. You can also just push the wave as fast as possible while missing minions. But in this case, I want to maximize the minions because my objective is to get enough gold for Blade of the Ruined King, which I will get from this tower plating. And now I can look for a Oh, this is gonna be so great. Okay, legendary numero uno. Blade of the Ruined King. The moment I finish this game, I'm gonna put this into a separate item set slot, which I cannot purchase anymore. Build here, get the refillable potion. Consumables can be bought multiple times during the challenge. That's the vibe. So the restriction only applies to legendary items. So I have some, you know, I have Doran's shield every game and I have boots every game. But legendary items, only one time only. Let's use the blasting cone here to get back to lane faster. If I flank for the Ornn, I can actually kill him here probably because my on-hit damage goes quite crazy here. Take a look at this, guys. This is gonna go... Okay, I tried to sidestep it. Guarantee the Empowered Q and now current HP damage. Every single auto is boosting him. Brr, brr, brr. Wait, this is... Wait, have I been missing out on Blade of the Ruined King Shen actually? It's gonna be so crazy because we're gonna discover so many items that I have just never thought to build. And you would think, xPetu, you know, you've built most items on Shen, right? No, not really, okay? I've built most items that make sense. Wait, Wukong is trying to hit us? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We go back to wave. I built most items that make sense. But have I built Mortal Reminder on Shen? No. Have I built Luden's Echo on Shen? Nope. Or is it Luden's Companion nowadays? Actually, I've built the Luden's Echo, the old mythic one. Let's go for a... This is gonna be a big fight here, actually. Oh, both my teammates go out of... Hey, we win this, we brawl here, okay? We just need to play it smart, okay? I'm gonna taunt both of these guys, then try to run away a little bit. Focus Wukong if possible. I'm gonna try to attack Wukong here. I think I got it. I think that's... Yeah, that's real. He's trying to fake the W over the wall. I'm gonna Q here, get more damage. I'm strong. I'm gonna flash the Ornn E, so I can try to catch up to the Rel, but I don't think I have enough range. Okay, let's fight Ornn. Remember, current HP damage from Botork is big. Lifesteal coming in clutch. Void Grubs are doing work. I think Rel is still here. He's probably in the bush. Hello Rel, how you doing? QW here to block the auto attacks. Run away from Ornn's brutal auto attack. Oh, I can turn this, okay? Empowered Q. Look, passive shield cooldown is 2 seconds. It's the same as Ornn. Okay, I'm fine for now. Unless... unless that guy has flash. No, that was... Man, that was close. That was a sick fight. Do I go Swifties? I could go Swifties. The problem with Merc Threads is here... I don't know, it's a bit weird. We get... Yeah, because the problem with Merc Threads is that I don't actually need the tenacity this game. Because their top side is like... Not really, you know, tenacity CC. It's mostly Ornn with like this... knockups and kind of like low slows that don't really matter. So I'm actually gonna buy the Negatron Cloak, which builds into the Wit's End, and this is gonna amplify my on-hit damage. You know, we're gonna have the Bork on-hit, and we're gonna have the Wit's End on-hit, and it's gonna be pretty good, you know. The thing with this challenge is that I need to keep track of kind of like my usage of really good items. So our objective is to climb as high as possible in this challenge. So that means I really want to reach at least Master Tier. And you might be thinking, bro, you don't even have enough items to play the placements. No, I mean, you do. Okay, 99 legendaries, let's do some math. On average, let's say I finish the game at 3 items. This means that I would have 33 games, roughly. If I finish at 2 items, I will have more games, okay? At 2 items, we would have, you know, 98 divided by 2, which would be 49. Quick maps, yeah, checks out, 49. So that would be 49 games. I'm gonna finish the Ornn here and then just E out of tower range. It's gonna be beautiful. So if I have 49 games, but that would mean that I end the game at 2 items always, then I can definitely reach Master Tier. But the problem is that I'm gonna have games where I have to buy very bad items. I'm gonna have to buy Mana Mune and stuff like this. So there's definitely gonna be some struggles. But you know what? I think it's gonna be a fun journey. And this is the whole idea behind it. Obviously, if you watched my content before, which I do commend you for, I'm a big fan of Settled OSRS. He's a RuneScape YouTuber, and he makes these challenge runs, you know. He's like locked to play in only one specific region of RuneScape and stuff like this. But we are gonna be locking our shop, okay? We're gonna be doing a challenge run. Arcane is pinging for a little something. I could recall here. I have no... Ornn is gonna cancel me. That's unfortunate. There's a fight. I don't think they need my ultimate. Honestly, I can just stay here. I don't really want to give up my tower HP for nothing. It's 40 minutes, so the tower platings have fallen off, right? So Ornn can destroy the tower pretty quickly. They're looking for a dive bot lane, but with the lifesteal equals sustain in my lane, I can actually stay here indefinitely versus the Ornn. I honestly think I might have been sleeping on the Blade of the Ruined King rush. I've done this a couple of times, but only really versus Sion. But I think a lot of champions have a lot of HP. And previously I've gone like Bummy Cinder into Blade of the Ruined King. But honestly, I think I could just rush it. Like, look at my damage here. It's so nice. And I get the slow on him as well and everything. And I stay perma high HP. Like, this looks pretty good. Wait, where's my king going actually? Where is that guy going? Oh, look, I have plants here. Flourish Shen gameplay. By the way, I didn't talk about the name of this account at all, but you see it's like itemization. Get it, guys? Because I'm buying every item in the game, you know? And it's like itemization. Or you could call it the itemization. Whatever, I think. I don't, there's not a right pronunciation. I kind of like the itemization though. Get another plant. Ornn. Oh, Ornn took the plant. Okay, but we kill this guy now. Gonna try to save Sylas with the W. There's like Ornult is flying everywhere. Nami is coming from somewhere. Nami is moving. Okay, Nami, what are we doing here? This is scary. I mean, I hope she can get out. Okay, she flash ults. Okay, she's out. Yeah, I'll try to block the Kate ult if it's coming. So I'm positioning for that. Yep. Hello. You know, my blade kind of looks like Kate ultimate. I remember when I was, especially when I play on the Ashen Guardian Shen red chroma. A lot of people in the comments are saying like, oh, I thought this guy was getting Kate ulted. Wait, look at Kane positioning though. Look, Kane. He's huge. Could be huge here. I'm going for it. Let's see what happens. Pop it out. Got the double taunt. Kill one. Kill Rel as well if I get Q. Is she out actually? I don't want to flash for this. I don't want to flash for that. I'll just go for the wave. This is one of the most important skills, guys, for you to learn, okay? And I will say, even though this is more of a fun series, I'm gonna be taking these games as seriously as possible. So within the constraints that we have, the fact that I can only purchase every item once, I'm gonna try to do the best I can. Let's E-flash for the Vladimir here. It's a big shutdown if you get it. Okay, Kane got it. It's alright. I mean, it wasn't that big. It was only 177 gold bounty. But the Vladimir is definitely the strongest member in the team. But I wanted to say... actually, I'm looking at the Caitlyn here. Like, honestly, if I get into range of Caitlyn, I can kill. But the problem is that Ornn is hovering. I'm gonna block the auto here with W. Her double buffs run out. I'm just gonna run. I have 2.7k. What am I doing? I need to recall, man. I need to listen to Husum and recall and spend my money. I'm gonna use the empowered recall here. Wit's End. Could look for boots. Yes, plated steel caps. Hey, this build looks solid. I mean, I know it's like an Irelia build, basically. It's exactly like an Irelia build. Blade, Wit's End into steel caps. But hey, I mean, if it ain't broken, don't fix it, you know what I'm saying? Just steal other people's builds. Next game, I'm gonna go like some AD carry build with like crit and stuff like this. Oh, we could do Yundal next game, actually. Oh yeah, but my point was, well, I was around here in the map explaining that it's very important to know when not to chase, okay? And when to give up a chase. Because if I would have chased the Rel, yeah, I could have maybe chased her down with my flash and ignite. But instead, I just go to my wave, get the free resources, stay always efficient. That's the most important thing about League. It's a game of efficiency. I know this challenge is maybe not the most efficient, but we're gonna be efficient within the constraints that we have. Get the beautiful little plant here for the experience and the adaptive force. Bot lane is fighting, but hey, we can't do anything about that because we don't have our ultimate, so we're just gonna be silent here. Okay, sidestep the Ornn E, little bit of magic. Oh, what is my damage, man? This is crazy. I have 36 on ultimate, okay? Ornn, I'm ready to go, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's fight. I have my refillable potion still. The minions are a little bit awkward here. I just want to last hit them out of tower range. Okay, there's no Grumpylus. Maybe blue buff? I'm gonna control Artis and start doing the blue buff. 12 seconds on my ultimate, I'm pinging that for my team so they know. I'm gonna try to get the blue buff and then ulti into action if needed. Okay, there's a big collapse coming, just let me get the blue buff first. Beautiful, 2 seconds ulti, now look. I'm too late. Okay, but we can take the tower, no? We can do stuff. I don't know. Look, this is so awkward, man. Like, the minions are just, like, do I want to tag the tower? Like, what do I do? I guess I just tank it. I can't really take the tower. I'm just gonna deal some damage and then run out. Their Gromp is spawning. So I could take maybe one more wave and go into Gromp and recall. Ornn is recalling right now. You see it on the minimap. He's in base, so we have like 8 seconds time, roughly. And try to get the cannon, then we probably have to go out. We are pinging Atakan. In the top lane is the Ruinous version, which gives us, you know, empowered epic monster stuff, right? Not the OP Voracious version. Is he ulting for my Grumpylus? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Wait, what are we buying third item actually? We could do something crazy here. Because I don't want to use good items in this game. Because we have two like... Whoa, what is this? I think Salis is dying. I think we can still fight. We have a Herald here. This is big. I'm just gonna get some HP by hitting... Okay, Kane goes for the Herald engage. It's huge. Oh, look at it! Look, E! Tripled out! Kill them! Boom, boom, damage, bro. Okay. Can I fight these guys? They're mega strong, but I wanna fight. I wanna limit test here. Guys, we are limit testing. Let's fight. Oh no. Am I dead to this? Okay, what is my damage? But secondly, what is Vladimir's damage? I mean, I know I have 0 HP, but still. Oh, that guy had a death cap ready, by the way. Okay. Okay, buddy. But the cane engage into the Nami bubble, into the triple taunt, and then just... What are we building, guys? Immortal shield bow? No. I want to build something AD. Cyril does? We could do like armor penetration, I guess, but we already have Wit's End. We have so many options. Like, I just wanna... Mortal Reminder, actually. Because Vladimir... And then they have like... Mortal Reminder could be good. I mean, I know Orin doesn't... Let's go this. I have good gold for it. Let's do it. Last Whisper. I have never built Last Whisper in my life on Shen, okay? Never ever. So this is definitely a first. In theory, the armor penetration is actually quite good at this stage in the game, because we have a lot of physical damage coming in from the Blade of the Ruined King, okay? And if you think about base stats of champions, champions gain armor much more than they gain magic resist. So when we start getting to this level 13, level 14, level 15, level 16, even the AD carries are gonna start to have, you know, 70, 80, 90 armor. So at this point, a percentage armor penetration item is gonna grant the equivalent of something like 30 to 40 lethality. Okay? Do I need to ult this? I don't think that's good. Kane is not there, so I don't really want to ult. Oh, Vladimir's damage, oh my days. I wanna kill this Caitlyn. I'm flashing for this. She managed to get the buffer in time. We have to sidestep the traps. Force her topside. Okay, she flashes. What is going on, Luke Kane? Okay, beautiful. And then double taunt. Bonk. That's nice. Caitlyn flashed, and we get a double kill for the Kane. And McLovin 124 on the Kane, performing with the Itemisa Shen top lane. And the first game is looking pretty nice. How much do we need for our Mortal Reminder here? Just a little bit more gold. Let me farm a couple of waves, recall, get the Mortal Reminder, and then we look to do something crazy, okay? We're gonna pop off next fight, I can feel it. I can feel it really good. I have 1050, I have it ready. We could buy some kind of component. Remember that the last item we purchase, if we do not complete it, it does not get crossed off the list. So here, for example, if I purchase like a cloth armor, but we manage to end the game before I finish the cloth armor into an armor item, then that armor item does not get removed. Because we, like, theoretically, we don't know what I'm building that item towards, right? Because I might change my mind and stuff like this. But that's why we have the rule that we can't just build random components and not finish items, because otherwise I would just, like, if I wanted to win, I would just go Bummy Cinder into Winged Moonplate and then just buy like Ages of Legion and something like this, and then just buy a random legendary item. And I would be super strong for the entire game without using a single good legendary item ever. But I think these rules make the challenge a little bit more fun, because the idea is to have variety here. Now the Lorda Vladimir, okay? You need to face my wrath. I'm ready to go demon mode on this fight. I got my 3 items. Let's go, Caitlyn. You wanna fight? I got empower. Look my damage. Look my damage here, guys. I'll try to ignite the Caitlyn. I couldn't do it. Keep hitting, keep hitting. Keep putting out DPS. I'm the AD carry Shen. I'm gonna get out of here because Vladimir is close to me. Okay, kill the Ornn. Beautiful. Sidestep the Vladimir ultimate. It's not really a sidestep. I'm just running away. Okay, team. Let's go. That's huge. That is very nice. Very nice. Can we end here, actually? We just keep split pushing. Oh, no. What am I saving? Okay, mental reset. Mental reset. Okay. What am I saying? We are not split pushing. We are just pushing down the mid lane. The first game, we used some AD carry items. Situation looked very good, and we managed to get a first win on the board. We're gonna see where we get placed, by the way. This is like a, you know, our first placement match. So we're gonna see what rank we have at this point. We don't really see like the final rank of the placements, but rather just the initial rank. But yeah, GG, well played. Platinum 1 and 30k damage dealt. So last game we used 3 legendaries, which are now out of my... Oh, wait a minute, Mordekaiser, hello. We can go for the Empower Q here, actually. Let's look for it. 1 auto. Approach velocity gives me movement speed. I blocked that with passive shield, so it's fine. The most important thing here, get the Empowered Q. Then keep trading, keep trading. Try to dodge the isolated Q. Okay, I got hit by it. The most important thing in Mordekaiser matchup is to not let your Mordekaiser get isolated Qs off, okay? I can passive shield here when he goes... Okay, he didn't go for the Q, actually. Maybe it's still on cooldown. That was a little bit bad timing by me. It's fine to get hit by the non-isolated Q, but don't get hit by the isolated Q. It's like 40% more damage. Oh, look, level 2. Hit it. I think I can kill. Ignite auto. No, I don't even need the last auto. Oh, I didn't even need to burn flash. This is beautiful, actually. This is beautiful. We're just gonna hard shove wave now. He has teleport, right? So we can just push this. Teleport is coming in. And, okay. Yeah, I mean, we saw Lee Sin kind of top side, so I'm a little bit scared here. I'm just a little bit scared. We might just have to play back on the range. Nice. Nice, dodge it. Beautiful. The Mordekaiser matchup can be very difficult. I'm still thinking about whether I should go for a ward or not. I'll try to like balance in between playing a... Oy, 99. That's the Q hitting me raw. I'm level 3, but he's level 2, but still, I don't know where Lee Sin is. Try to get some ward coverage going on here. Look, not placing it actually in the bush, but rather placing it behind the bush, because this gives us more vision of the surrounding area. And I don't need to know if someone is in the bush, because like all I care about if someone enters the bush, you know? I'm gonna go for an E here, extend it a little bit, W to block some minion damage, try to sidestep the Q. Oh, it didn't come through. It was still on cooldown, I guess. Oh, we have beautiful blade placement here. Do we fight it, actually? Mordekaiser. Oh, he's just... We have a checkmate situation going on here, so this is beautiful right here. Mordekaiser has no teleport. He's low HP. So as long as we put the blade up, you see, put the blade up, beautiful. Now we have so much threat potential that he cannot walk up to the minions ever, okay? He has to last hit from afar using his Q. The moment he walks up, I'm just gonna empower Q, approach velocity, run him down. It's just gonna, like, look. This is just mega threat angle that we got going on here. I'm gonna Q here just so I can freeze the minion wave. I should maybe thin this out a little bit. I'm just thinking, can I just want to deny as many minions as possible without losing the freeze. That's the idea. But this will be fine. There's a lot of minions here. Belveth is looking for something in the river. I'm checking that. I don't think it's gonna work out, so I'm gonna keep hitting the minions here. Try to keep the freeze solid. Keep the perma. Okay. We could maybe go... I could E-flash. Belveth flashes. I don't need to E-flash. That's another one. 2-0 in the Mordekaiser lane. But the question is, what on earth are we building? I have a theory here, guys. I have a theory. 1300 gold recall. What item costs 1300? Thoughts? Thoughts? BF sword. Unleash it. But this is not just blind arrogance, okay? This is also idea, because Mordekaiser ultimate steals some of your stats. So what if we build stats that do not benefit Mordekaiser? No, cannon minion. No, it's dead. So if we build Yuntal Wild Arrows first item, the Mordekaiser will not get any useful stats when he uses ultimate on me. So the theory here is that I'm gonna be stronger in the 1v1 if I don't give him any useful stats. Mel and Nautilus fighting in the mid lane, but that doesn't look too good. Gonna keep the wave frozen here. We could look for a blade placement here while Mordekaiser is out there. Try to get the minion as well. Oh, beautiful. It's just always like you wanna move as far as possible to get the best blade placement, but you still don't wanna like miss minions. That's the way I think about it. So you're like, okay, let me see how far I can walk up without losing this minion, and I'll place the blade there. So right here I need to go back earlier because the tower hits my melee minion. But we got a good blade placement here. Mordekaiser still cannot walk up. He's completely out of the lane. And the moment he steps up, we are just gonna punish him. I got hit by the Q edge there. That's a little bit bad by me. Let's see what the situation is actually. I'm level 6, so we have to start thinking about the map. Caitlyn, Nautilus, they're full HP in the bot lane. Belveth is a little bit low. You wanna go for this, Mordekaiser? Okay. Punish. BF sword. Hit. Dodge. And one more. I didn't get the grasp drop actually. I could have delayed my auto by 0.1 seconds and then I would have gotten the grasp drop off. but it was kind of like max range already, so I don't know if I would have gotten the auto off if I S-keyed for 0.1 seconds. We just simplify this lane, right? It's just like, I mean, the moment you're 2-0. The problem is with Mordekaiser, okay? Mordekaiser can always beat you. There is just one chance. Like, I'm still scared because every time I win this early game, I manage to screw it up. I don't know if you guys have had the same experience. Oh, max range down, beautiful. 3 autos off. Could maybe look for this. One more auto and... No. I'm not gonna waste my Ignite and Flash for that. It was very close that my auto and Ignite would kill there, but it's not like guaranteed because I didn't have Q up. So I'd rather just play it slow, save my summoner spells. Because this is exactly the way we equalize this lane, if I just blow my summoners and don't kill. Hello Mordekaiser. Gonna get the empowered Q and then just be out. Hello Lee Sin. We could actually try to go for something on the Lee Sin here as well. He probably has ultimate, so we have to be careful of that. Don't want to get insect in the tower. There we go. I'm gonna flash out. I have biscuits. I'm still fine. Lee Sin used flash. He went for ward hop flash kick. And Belveth catches him. Oh, Belveth missed W actually. That's alright. That's alright. This is a nice try. Mordekaiser is TPing back. I cannot get the cannon minion because they're too close to me. I'm gonna ping here for an ultimate onto the Belveth if he realizes we can do stuff. Or she. Scout slingshot, longsword, boots. What a wonderful back with some normal Shen items. Do I have to ult on this? I guess I'll ult my Caitlyn. I have W to save. I got condemned. No! She still had condemn after that. That's crazy. That's really crazy. That they go for an all-out fight and she still has condemn. I'm gonna try to get the empowered Q on the rel here. We can look to dive. Caitlyn got it. Big. Hello, Lee Sin. Okay, I'm huge here, by the way. Look for E on the Bane. Here, hit it. I mean, I didn't hit the E, but I'm stronger than the Lee Sin as well. I just need to sidestep the Qs. I think he can disengage, though. Yeah, that's a ward hop. Hello, Yasuo. How you... Ooh, okay, this is gonna be tricky, guys. This is gonna be a little bit tricky here. Okay, Yasuo dashed over the wall. Gonna taunt here, use the blasting cone. Whoop! Push Yasuo away. Need to dodge the tornado. No! I get hit by the tornado! Try to W this, try to kill Lee Sin still. One more auto. Hey! I'm not in range. Okay, still run. E in 2. No, Lee Sin. Oh! I was so close to getting the auto attack during Lee Sin's Q, but I don't think my attack speed is high enough to get that. If I had more attack speed, my animation will be faster, so I can actually kill the Lee Sin midair, because he was in 1 auto range to kill. This is so awkward though, look at my money, like, I'm not gonna sell D-Shield for this, it's not worth. It's just not worth. I guess I should buy a cloth armor. But like, is cloth armor even good here? The problem is that, versus Mordekaiser I would like to go magic resist, right? But they have Lee Sin, Yasuo, Vayne, so obviously steel caps will be the better boots this game. And they don't even have that much hard CC that I want to merc thread. So I can't buy the null magic mantle because I would have to upgrade it into the merc threads according to the challenge rules, because we can only buy 1 legendary item components at a time. Gonna finish these. We're just gonna be looking to get the 750 gold for our Yuntal wield arrows and start stacking up the permanent crit chance by auto-attacking minions. It's actually a very interesting item because it has like kind of new effects. So if you don't know what Yuntal wild arrows does, is it gives you some permanent crit chance every time you auto-attack on attack. So basically you just have to attack a lot and then you will reach like 25% crit chance. I really got hit by that. Wait, this might be bad actually. Okay, he doesn't ult me. This is the situation that I'm talking about, by the way. These are the situations where I managed to throw versus Mordekaiser. It's like, I have a good early lead, but my items are not completed, and then I try to go for an all-in, and it ends up horribly. But let's not do that here. 40 seconds on ultimate. I can have my item after this wave, but I don't know if I will find a recall spot after this wave. That's the thing. I'm gonna punish him a little bit here. Ooh, that minion had 2 HP. 25 on ultimate. We're just gonna chill here on the tower. We saw Rel was hovering topside, so we don't want to do anything rash, lest we get ganked by Rel. 15 seconds ultimate. I have enough money now. Okay, we see Rel. She's doing something in the mid lane. Yes. Mordekaiser has no Q. He still has E. I could recall an ultimate. That could be good. Maybe I can channel it. I don't know if Nautilus will let me. Or rather Mordekaiser. The problem here is the wave is pretty... I mean, I hope they understand what I want here. Because I just wanna go back to lane. Why do they never understand, man? They don't understand! And I can't ping my ultimate. Hey, I'm out of pings. Riot. No one understands. I mean, okay, it's my fault, right? I'm not playing in Challenger. I'm playing on a new account. I mean, it's not technically a new account. This account was Challenger previously. This is like a OG account. This was Nordic East Challenger. Then I transferred it in like season 8 or something. And then I haven't played really. So this account used to have high MMR, but I don't know what it is now. I mean, we are playing in like Emerald games right now, Emerald Diamond. And we're Platinum 1. Okay, Mordekaiser, pick up the freebie. Nautilus has something to say about it. He's like, yo, I got sent into Brazil, I'm getting that kill. I don't know if I can save Caitlyn there. It's not worth ulting. Stacking up the Yuntal Wild Arrows. Take a look at it. 3% crit chance. Look, bottom left corner is going up. 4% crit chance. Give more auto attacks. We're gonna hit 5 here. 5% crit chance. Huge. Absolutely massive. Shen's crit animation is one of the best in the game. He goes for like an uppercut with his dagger. So he's like, normally you see like we go from above, but then when you crit it's like from under. From down under it goes like whoosh. Mordekaiser. Ooh. I managed to get out of the range. Do I need to ult here? Lee Sin ults Belveth over the wall. I'm gonna ult the Belveth. Hello, Yasuo. Yasuo. Okay, I got a kill, but actually, this might have been a very bad ultimate now that I think about it. It might have been a very bad ultimate. I'm taking that, by the way. Yoink. My red buff now. Gimme, gimme. Yeah, I think this ultimate was a mistake. Because what did we actually get? We secured the play, which could have ended up poorly. But we lose 2 tower plating top lane. We lose the pressure we had in lane. Nah, why did I do this, man? I feel like this is the problem with Shen top lane, guys. Let's be honest here. This is the problem with Shen top lane. Is that if you ult, you get mega punished. This is why mid lane is a little bit better role. And we are gonna be trying out support this season as well. Because support offers the flexibility of jungle without the requirement for a fast jungle clear. You know what I mean? And also, jungle is made for champions who do well with resources, right? And Shen doesn't do that well with resources. So jungle is like a free pass to get to 3 items or whatever. So you should put, usually in solo queue, someone who benefits from getting free 3 items. You know, like a Karthus, like a Belveth, these kind of champions, right? That's why assassin jungles are kind of good. Like assassins just get a free pass. What is my Mel doing, by the way? She just gave up or what? We have a lot of gold here. We could try to duel a little bit. I'm just thinking, like, what even am I buying second item? We could, like, I would want to go something with magic resist to duel the Mordekaiser, but I don't want to waste a good magic resist item, because we already used Witch End last game, and we only have a very limited amount of magic resist options. So I have to figure out some kind of magic resist option here that's, like, not high tier, but synergizes well with the crit chance build. Something with AD, I mean Mo, but Mo is quite good, like, I don't want to waste Mo, actually. Every time you auto-attack an opponent, when you are Yuntal, you see the Yuntal is now 18 seconds on cooldown, you get this burst of attack speed, okay? So when I E in and Yuntal is off cooldown, I can get my Qs off very fast. There's a fight happening in the mid lane, but we don't have ultimate, so we don't even need to look. I kind of want to challenge the Mordekaiser again, but I mean, he's playing so far back, and I'm scared of his like extended trade with the ultimate. The trade in this case being my life for his. I'll look for it. Okay, my team wants to surrender already. We're not about that life. Ooh, I get hit by that. Okay, let's just fight it. Okay, ignite. Ooh, I got... Ah, I tried to dodge that. I have to flash the next one. Wait, was I slow on the flash? I think I was slow on the flash. Oh no, this is a disaster, man. Okay. I know what I did. I know what, but I need to figure out what item I buy. I'll explain it to you in a second, guys. I know what I did. I made a terrible mistake there. There's 3 mistakes that I made. Mercurial Scimitar though. What about that? Like that could be... You can't QS as Mordekaiser ultimate anymore. But I get some magic resist. And it's an AD item, so it shouldn't just with the crit chance. Okay, let's run down the mistakes, okay? So, mistake number 1. I tried to sidestep the empowered Q, or like the isolated Q from Mordekaiser, but I didn't commit to the sidestep fully. So I thought I was out of range, like lateral range, but I actually got hit by the hitbox there, like very close to his champion model. So I took 392 damage from the empowered Q. Mistake number 2 is that when I'm preparing for the next Q, I tried to run away from Mordekaiser in order to wait out my empowered Q cooldown and flash. But I was not actually auto-attacking. And I was taking the Mordekaiser passive damage the entire time, because he has Rylai's Crystal Scepter, which kept me in range. Because the idea was to go out of range and not take damage, and then re-engage when we have a good opportunity. But there, the situation, I think I would have still won if I just kept auto-attacking and used my Yuntal Wild Arrows AD, okay? And then mistake number 3, okay, let's look for this. I'm gonna ult the bell. Oh no. They die. Oh no, this game is gonna be difficult, guys. This is gonna be very difficult. But yeah, mistake number 3 is that I was actually too slow on the flash, trying to flash over Mordekaiser's champion model to dodge the last empowered Q, and I think I got hit by another 390 damage there. So overall, I played that as poorly as man could, and I lose for it. And this is exactly what I was talking about. I managed to throw the all-in scenario against Mordekaiser. I didn't get the empowered Q there. I'm gonna E out, because otherwise I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I'm telling you guys, Rylai's Crystal Scepter, this item is the most difficult item to play against, because I keep thinking I can space, but then I get perma-slowed for 40% and I can't move, or is 30% actually. But let's look for a mid lane play. Gonna blast cone here, close the distance a little bit. Try to find Yasuo actually. This could be huge. Nautilus roots. We find the Yasuo. Okay, Caitlyn gets the shutdown, that's good. Funnel some gold. There's gonna be a Mordekaiser behind us here. I'm pinging it so my team knows. Hello Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser goes to the flash. Q ultimate. We should be finding the Mordekaiser right here. Okay, Q. Just keep auto-attacking. I E there the moment I see the rel Q animation, but the rel Q actually went wide. So the reason why I'm waiting for rel Q animation before I E is kind of like, I have no reason to E, but then I see the rel Q animation and I want to E in order to CC buffer if the rel Q hits me. So what CC buffer there means is that certain abilities like Shen's dash will not get interrupted by a mere stun, right? They will get interrupted by a knockback such as Lee Sin's ultimate, right? And the idea is that the moment you get hit by the stun, you actually want to be already in your E animation, because being in the dash you cannot do anything else. And you spend the entire dash duration being stunned, but that means that the effective stun is much lower, because you spent like the stun duration in a good way, right, in your taunt animation. So that's what I mean by CC buffer, is that abilities such as this can be used to negate some of the effects of CC. My mid lane is taking a lot of heavy damage here. I'm gonna actually, I'll just take a tower. We're gonna lose. Mordekaiser is here. That sucks. I'm gonna take a couple of... Oh, I could look for a flank here, guys. Thoughts? Flank potential. My team is already pinging missing on me, but we could just look for a flank. I'm gonna go the long way here. We're gonna close the escape route that they have. It's like a mission interception. Velvet picks up a kill. Lee Sin and Yasuo. I'm cutting off their escape. The reason, by the way, that they're playing so far up is because they know I'm flanking them. So that means... Okay, Yasuo flashes. I didn't get much for it. But I think, regardless, like a flank like that is very good, because the enemies will spot you, and then they will think, oh, we cannot run away, so we must fight. And because we have the numbers advantage, it's actually very good to force them to fight. We're gonna finish off the Mercurial Scimitar here. And what are we buying? Terminus. Should we go Terminus? Let's go Terminus. We can still think about this longsword if it goes into something else. I have my ultimate ready. I don't think we can stop that. Maybe I'll ult on Belveth here. Pick up the Yasuo. Belveth should be fine without me as well. Okay, there's like a rel topside and stuff. Enemies get the attack on. That's not very good for us. We could do a play topside here. I'm pinging on my way. We could do something. Belveth has a flank position, so I could ult on that. Oh, she doesn't want to. Oh, I guess we can still do it. Remember that rel Q breaks shields. Okay, beautiful. We get the Yasuo. Nice, pick it up. His Belvev is doing well. So yeah, versus certain champions such as Rel, Renekton, and Blitzcrank, you need to be really careful of your ultimate usage. Because Renekton's W has a shield break, like the Empowered W, Rel's Q has a shield break, and Blitzcrank ultimate has a shield break. So if I just naively ult on top of Belvev there, she's gonna get hit by the Rel Q, and my whole ultimate shield will disappear. Obviously, in that scenario, I would have still gotten off the ultimate probably because Belvev was relatively, you know, high HP, like half HP or something. Lord Dominic's regards, unleash it. Get more crit chance going. Okay, 2 minutes until my ultimate. Guys, let's talk about some fundamental things of League of Legends. Minions. The team that has the level lead and is winning the game will get a buff on their minions that makes their minions push harder, okay? So you can see, you know, obviously in the mid lane we have lost an inhibitor, right? I'm looking at the LDR still here. I'm just thinking about what I didn't buy. But like, oh, what is that? That's nasty. Mel is just gonna die, no? Okay, somehow she's out. Beautiful. But yeah, obviously in mid lane we have no inhib. So enemy super minions are pushing. But actually all 3 lanes will be pushing as well. Because the enemy minions have a buff that makes them deal more damage to my minions. So this means that the leading team always has the push advantage generally on the map. And this is a good thing and a bad thing. Because the good thing for us is that way we don't have to go so far on the map to get resources, because the minions will be coming towards us. If you look at top lane wave again, like just on the minimap, you can see that the red numbers are overwhelming the blue numbers. So this minion wave will come back to us, which means that it's easier for us to get the resources. But it also means that it's easier for the winning team to create pressure and find objectives, neutral objectives such as the Mountain Dragon at this moment in time. You can see in bot lane as well how the minions are pushing towards us all the time, because the enemy team has a level advantage. I have 40 on my ultimate. A good move for that. I think I'll just farm the minion wave in the mid lane. I have no time to waste because my wave clear is quite slow, so I'll just try to be as efficient as possible with my auto attacks. Always moving in between the auto attacks to reposition myself into the best possible position. 25 on my ultimate. I'm gonna ward this just so we see information of Yasuo crossing. I find the taunt. Belvev finds the W. And I think it's another kill. Okay, Belvev gets another kill. Belvev, I feel like Belvev and me are kind of like the win condition this game. Should we do it? Should we actually go LDR here? Nude Killer, longsword, let's do it. It's gonna be a very... I don't think anyone on the planet has built Yuntal Wild Arrows into Mercurial Scimitar into Lord Dominic's regards on Shen. Thoughts? If you have built this, please comment down below. I could look for an E here. I don't know if my flash was necessary actually. I tried to count them on. Wait, I get... Oh no, I got completely dumpstered. I didn't even... We didn't even kill the Vayne. I thought that Vayne is just dead to Mel the moment I hit the taunt. But maybe I overestimated Mel's damage. That's my bad actually. That's very much my bad. Okay, Nautilus goes for the flash auto attack into the hook. That's actually a very good combo. You should learn from that, guys. Because you could also go for a hook and miss it. And you could go for a flash hook and miss it. But the flash auto attack goes through even if the Mordekaiser flashes, which happened in that scenario, right? So the Nautilus input buffers the auto attack. And input buffer means that he pressed right click on top of Mordekaiser or attack move on top of Mordekaiser, then flashes. So the moment you are in auto attack range of the opponent, the auto attack will go through, and therefore Mordekaiser cannot actually flash the auto attack, even though he kind of like reacted in time, so to say. Because like he sees, oh, Nautilus flashed, I'll flash, but Nautilus had buffered. Let's see this fight. Okay, we managed to find Vayne. This could be huge here. Don't wanna overextend. I'm just thinking a little, just be a little bit careful here. I'm also kinda low on energy because I used the Q and could not get any auto attacks. I'm gonna ult on the Belvev, but I don't think we can find anything. Damn, that's a shame. Maybe just try to force the Baron here. It's our only angle, guys. We need some kind of objective to come back into this game. We got 20 seconds on Vayne respawn timer, so this we could get this. I think we could get this. I'm pretty sure. I'm taking a lot of damage from the Baron though. Nautilus should be tank. Oh no! That's huge Yasuo ultimate. I don't think we win this, guys. I tried to Mercurial QSS out. I have E in 1. Leasing Q, try to sidestep it. This looks bad. This looks really bad. But I have an idea. I have a secret play that we can do. I call this the xPetu subscription gambit, okay? And I hope we're gonna go for the accepted variation here. So the xPetu subscription gambit goes like this. We're in a very losing state. And I'm gonna ask you for this bet. If I manage to drag my team back into a victory from this situation where the enemies are on our Nexus towers, then you need to subscribe to me, okay? So we'll try our best, and if we win, you need to subscribe. Deal? Deal? We have 3 seconds, guys. You have 3 seconds to decide. I'm respawning. Okay, I'm going. I hope you made the deal. Let's go. Leeson is attacking. I'll try to protect Mel here with a W. Gotta clear the wave here, guys. Gotta try to save the... I mean, probably Nexus Tower is dying anyways, but we have Nexus Tower respawns, okay? So we have 3 minutes time until Nexus Tower respawn, which means that we just have to hold on for 3 minutes, and then we buy ourselves a little bit more time. The enemy did not get Baron because they went directly for the end. So if we manage to save our Nexus for 3 more minutes, we actually have potential here. I can finish the Lord Dominic's Regards, which is quite big of a power spike here, because we get the armor penetration, which amplifies our AD and critical strike, critical strikes, I meant to say. Belveth looks for W. I'll try to protect the Belveth here with a QW. I have to E out, bring the Leeson back. Managed to get hit by the Bane here. Actually, we're kiting this. This is good. They don't have range to hit us. Belveth is still alive. Try to kill the Mordekaiser here. Belveth managed to get the ultimate reset. Go for the Leasing here. Get the Empower Q to slow him down. I get hit by the ultimate, but it's fine. 3 seconds left. Okay, beautiful. Caitlyn channels the ultimate. Hits it. Try to clear the minion waves, guys. Bot lane minion wave is fine. We could look for a Baron here, but we need to make sure that there's no backdoor potential from the enemy team. Leeson needs to be chased out. I'm quite low HP, so I need to recall. Okay, we see Leeson there with Nautilus and Belveth. I'll just be a DPS bot on the wave here in my minion base. In my minion base. What am I saying? 395 gold. I have my ultimate ready. I could ultimate for the Baron here. What are we buying? Let's just go control ward. I don't want to think about the itemization. Maybe Belveth can find the Yasuo. I have the home guard here, so we can look for the taunt. Don't give Yasuo an E potential out. So make sure to position so that he can't E over the wall. I think Belveth can finish that. She just needs to recharge 1 more Q. Nautilus goes for the flash. I'll go for the auto attack. I hit it. Empowered Q on the on the rel. Beautiful. Oh, Belveth's attack speed is going nuclear, man. We look for the Baron here. I have my control ward. I'm gonna reset here, because I don't know if the enemies are gonna rush through mid lane. I think they can get the Baron, the 3 of them. So we're just gonna utilize our resources the best possible way. I'm gonna go for a Ruby Crystal here, try to get some HP, because we really need everything we can in order to bring this game back. Elder Dragon is up, so I'm kind of scared if the opponents are trying to do it. They have a Vayne and a Lee Sin alive. I think the Vayne was alive for longer, so Vayne could be doing this. I'm gonna try to check it with the Blasting Cone. Just jump over. What's the HP? 12k. No problem here. Belveth is moving. I have an E flash potential on the enemies. Let's just try to take this, no? Like, we have man advantage for, or personal advantage a little bit. I'm gonna go for the double E flash on the Vayne, and then look at my damage, man. I'm going AD. Oh lord! There's a teleport coming in mid lane. What is that? Top lane. I'm gonna E on the Mordekaiser. QW, try to lift this. Okay, Lee Sin dies. Lee Sin kills us rather. Rel is there. Oh no, Belveth, you need to escape. Mel is defending versus the Yasuo. We have our one Nexus tower to respawn. Try to clear the wave, Bell. Belveth and Melveth. Okay. Yasuo goes for the combo, but Mel still lives. Beautiful. The Baron is helping us there. The Baron is helping us a lot, because the minions are tankier, so Yasuo can't push the wave. Wait, Mel needs to recall here. And Bell needs to escape. My Bells and Mels. Come on. Okay. Goes for the interrupt. Into the... Do we have ultimate on Mel? No! He dies! Yasuo! Go, Nautilus! You have to go. Yasuo is taking our Nexus. Guys. Wait. Do I go tunneler? Whatever. I have 2 seconds. We can still save this. Caitlyn, go. Move. Who is that? There's a Rel. There's also a TP. We need to taunt the Mordekaiser ASAP. Make sure he doesn't hit the Nexus. Kill. Save the wave. We lost our Nexus towers again. So we have another 3 minutes that we need to defend the base. But are the opponents doing Elder Drake now? Are they doing it? I think they're doing it. But... wait, can we even make it in time? I have my ultimate. So I can go top side, clear the wave, and then I can ulti on top of my team. Bot wave is fine, because we still have the tower there. There's no inhibitor, so no super spawn. I'm gonna not ult on Nautilus, rather ult on Belveth. That's our priority target. Try to get the E on the Vayne. Yes, Vayne is dead. A Q here, empowered Q rel. Do they have any backdoor? No, Nautilus, sorry, Mordekaiser and Yasuo are dead. I'm gonna hop over the wall here in 1 second. Try to DPS the Elder Drake down. The whole enemy team is dead. Yasuo doesn't have TP because Yasuo used TP in the last Elder Drake fight. We can go directly to mid lane, try to get the tower down. This is huge. We have Elder Drake. We have a potential here. We have all our inhibitors up. Nexus towers are still dead, so we kinda have to be careful of the backdoor potential. But actually both TPs are used because Mordekaiser used the TP after Yasuo. So they don't have... okay, this is beautiful. Ooh, Brazil. Take the tower while they are fighting in Brazil. And try to get the Mordekaiser after Brazil respawn timer. Nice, got it. Don't. Belveth dies. Elder Dragon buff kills Mordekaiser. I think we back off here. Look, Yasuo is in bot lane. Now's a good respawn timer, or rather recall timer. What am I even saying, man? This game is too intense. What are we going for? We could do Standard Sky, I guess. Just pickaxe, maybe Elixir. No, that's good. 80 seconds ultimate. I mean, I guess I can go Spear of Shojin, it's fine. I'm level 18. Elder Dragon buffed up. Yasuo is recalling in the bush. I'm just gonna try to get the push on the bot wave here. And then when Belveth respawns, we are gonna look for a play with our ultimate. It's 1 minute though, so we have to be careful. We might need to group up with the team, because if my team gets caught in mid lane now, the game is just over. So I need to hover our team in the mid lane, because Caitlyn seems to be pushing far up. I could do the red buff in the meanwhile. This lets me be close enough so I can react to any situation in the mid lane. Okay, Lee Sin is here as well. Lee Sin tried to go for the red buff. Maybe he thinks it's just gone, it's taken, so he doesn't actually commit to it. But there might be a flank in the mid lane. I'm gonna move to my team now since it's still 30 seconds on my ultimate timer. So try to protect the team. Mel is pinging... our Belveth is pinging on Mel. That's fine. We can take the Scuttle Crab in the meantime. It doesn't really help us though. 20... oh, we can look for the... Nautilus gets the hook. We get the knockups. I'm gonna get the E here. Sidestep a little bit to the right so that the Yasuo windball doesn't block my Q. And now we push down mid lane. Protect the minion wave at all costs. So make sure that there's no flank. I don't think there is. I have my ultimate, so I'm gonna use my ultimate on Belveth to try to save her. Nautilus goes for a hook. Okay. Just focus towers. Focus towers. Focus in him. Elder Drake buff is timing out in like 10 seconds. So we have power play here for 10 seconds. Nautilus goes for a hook. Could I hit it? Maybe I can look for an E here, if I can find it. Nautilus, can we find a hook? The Elder Drake buff timeout. We find some kind of hook. It's a bit bad, it's a bit scary. I'm gonna go for the E here. Try to kill Mordekaiser in CC. Okay, the Mel ulti kills. Ooh, I'm scared here. I have my QSS. I'm gonna try to kill the Rel. Is this it? Did we do it? This is huge. I have ultimate on Belveth. That guarantees that I don't die. And Belveth. Yes! Yes! Gambit accepted. Subscription given. Thoughts? GG, well played. We got promoted into Emerald and damage. I did some solid damage. This might be big. Guys, this might be absolutely huge. Let's look for the E here. Oh, 5-man E, level 1. That's beautiful. I'm gonna flash away so I don't take too much damage. I think I maybe could have continued. Maybe I could have just run away, not waste the flash. We tried to kill Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank flashes away. There's Ward. Ping it. I'm gonna channel the recall. Nasus runs away. Okay, well, that's one of the most successful counter invades I've ever done in my life. I mean, in the end, we only got 1 kill. The items, by the way, that we used previously. We used the Yuntal Wield arrows and the Merculia Scimitar and stuff like this. Could go for Spear of Shojin in this game. Could also use some of the Lethality items, honestly. We have a lot of stuff to work with. Maybe like drop an Infinity Edge first item. Let's see what we cook. I think it depends a bit on the recall gold amounts that we get. We have a lot of funny options available to us. We can go Black Cleaver, yeah, there's a lot of options. I'm gonna look for an E on the Yone instantly as soon as I get my grass proc stacked. Boom, 1 and then 1. That's solid. I got hit by the Q on the way out, but it's completely fine because I have more sustain than the Yone, so my HP is worth less than his. So if I can trade HP equally, I'm very happy with that. Look for my E cooldown, guys. 2 seconds. Look for it the moment I see it. Bonk, grass proc. 1 more. Ooh, I cancelled the auto. Well, I can trade 1 more auto. Oh, I got 2 grass procs in that exchange. It's completely fine, actually. It's a solid thing. 7 seconds. E again. He has level 2 priority, which means that I take a little bit of damage here because he has W available. I'm gonna try to hit level 2 and then maybe we can still contest the push. Go for it. Empowered Q. Kite backwards a little bit. Try to dodge the Q. Couldn't dodge it. But I have a biscuit here, actually. We can extend the trade. Look, empowered Q here. He has to flash or else he's dead. Does my ignite kill? Ah, that sucks. It's 33 HP. You know, in hindsight, obviously I shouldn't ignite, but I felt like there was potential to kill since I was hovering mid lane. Level 1 and level 2 ignite, they deal so little damage, you know, like especially if the opponents have Doran shield and stuff like this. I mean, I'm a big abuser of the Doran shield second win, so I know myself that I can live ignites pretty easily, especially if I have biscuit running as well. So Yone TP'd back. I completely butchered the CSing. My bad guys. Okay, I got that one. Chilling. I can still trade at this HP. My biscuit will be coming in. I mean, it's at 4 minutes, right? The second biscuit. They're at 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes. Try to get the cannon minion here. Oh. No! How unfortunate were those minion HPs? I mean, I guess I could have prepped the minions better. Okay, Yone, I see you. Finishes Q. He has no E now, so we can actually look for this. If Viego is patient here. Viego is going for the Scuttle Crab. So let me just wait a little bit. I'm gonna slow push the wave so that Yone doesn't get pushed too far back. Yone uses Q forward. If I can get hit E, nice. Q. Viego flash W. Don't even need to flash. Okay, this is super good. Nice, I got the kill. Is the wave good? Wave is good. Wave is a bit awkward. It's like just outside of tower range, but is the Blitzcrank? The Blitzcrank is gonna try to cancel me, isn't he? Support roaming mid lane. El Clasico. Hey guys, what are we building? Type it in the comments. What do you think I should buy? Not like I can read into the future, but I'm gonna go boots, glove armor. We could pick up a ruby crystal here. It's a solid buy. Doesn't even look that troll at this point. It's just like solid components. We could go Spear, we could go Age of Night, we can go Black Cleaver. There's lots of stuff we can build the health into. Experimental Hexblade. Unleash it. Mega ultimate cooldown reduction. Cosmic Drive. I think Nasus is in a bit of trouble there versus Mel. I don't wanna look. It's a horror. Oh no. It's a 0-2 Nasus versus Mel. The Mel champion is very obnoxious in the top lane. This trade was bad. This trade was really bad by me. I wasted my W and my passive shield as well. And I missed the empower. And I get hit by the Q3. Ugh! Ew, brother. Brother, ew. I have 2 seconds on E. We can look to retaliate here. Get a better trade-off. Oh, you wanna step? Nice. Get the empowered Q. Beautiful. W here. Dodge the Q. It was more like a miss. Oh, Viego comes for more. Misses the W. Cannot follow on that. Wave is pushing towards me, which is really good. There's 3 people here. We're gonna have I have 2 seconds on E. Hey, we fight this. We fight this, no? I'm gonna taunt on the Xin. Taunt it backwards, so we have more room to play without Yone. QW on the Blitzcrank. He can't knock me up. Double kill. Can we get more? Blitzcrank pull! I have triple kill! What was that? It was... Okay. A random 5-minute triple kill. Shen is eating good tonight, folks. We go some crazy build. We go some really crazy build this game. I'm almost hitting level 6. I need to push this wave out so that I can get my recall off. Missed opinion. Level 6 acquired. Just use as many auto-attacks as possible. Again, now your thinking should be, how do I get this wave pushed as fast as possible? And look who it is! Mr. Blitzcrank from Toy Story is coming back in. What's there? Is it called Cherk? Okay, never mind. Let me focus.
We can fight this guy. Is he just dead again or what? The item is Shen. Item is Shen is on the case. Oh wait, look, my ping went in the wrong place. Because I was like pinging on top of the minimap instead of on the actual map. I could complete like a support legendary here, but I want to go for something crazy. I want to do something big. Sundered Sky? Nah, we can just do the Black Cleaver first item. Let's just try it out. I mean, it's not even that bad, you know. You have 400 HP, you get 40 AD. Compared to Hextech, you have lots of options. But I think we go Black Cleaver. Ultimate is up. Mel is a problem in the top lane. I mean, Nasus is actually quite well farmed. It's 46 to 40. We get some Void Grubs at the same time. And how's my bot lane, by the way? We have a Mage bot lane. We have Syndra Lulu bot lane. Interesting. That's gonna be... I mean, since we have like AP bot lane, I guess I can go more physical damage. Heavy. Nasus deals mixed damage, but in later on it's mostly physical damage. The Black Cleaver is gonna benefit my Nasus and it's also gonna benefit my Viego. So technically it's kind of a better situational buy in this game. Syndra is just chilling in the bot lane. Lulu is hovering me in mid lane. I'm gonna look to E on the Yone whenever I get an opportunity, but he's playing far back. Okay, I managed to actually hit the max range taunt. Try to get the empowered Q here, beautiful. He needs to come back. I'm gonna walk in for one more auto, couldn't get it. He Qs me. I have ultimate ready, if Viego needs it. I think they're actually completely fine there. 2 seconds E. Yone needs to overstep. I'm just baiting. Okay, I get the empowered Q. Now Yone is gonna... Okay, I missed the E, my bad. I still pressure him a lot. I sidestep the Q. Tank the Yone ultimate so he doesn't go far away. And I think Viego can pick it up. Nice! Very solid. I kinda missed my E. Get the cannon! Nice. Get the melee! Nice. Alright, how much for our item? It's 1025 gold, so... I guess we just stay in lane. I guess it's completely fine. We have like, that auto attack was a little bit bad. I think I should not, like, I should have waited a little bit more, because there was potential for me to miss that melee minion based on that early auto attack. I can just spam the recall here. Like, the wave is gonna be screwed up anyways. But at least I get my recall off and I can affect the map. We can look for a play topside maybe. I get the 20 ability haste for this ultimate. Oh, this is good. This is good. Mel used her CC and now we're just gonna ultimate on Nasus. No Mel riposte. I don't know what the ability is called, so I'm just gonna call it riposte. Like Fiera's W. You know, the Mel W can actually block your sword. Similar to how Braum E? Yeah, Braum E and Yasuo Windwall work. Let's look for an E here. Okay, Yone needs to E away. I get the minion. W to block poke. I had a like a feeling that I should flash on top of the Yone there, but I didn't want to do it. You know, I don't want to waste flash for that. But sometimes I just get these intuitions that I need to Q flash right now. Oh no, Nasus dies again. Lulu, let's not push this, okay? No, no man, Lulu, what did you do? This is completely horrid by Lulu, by the way. You see what she did? Like, she comes to auto-attack the wave to pull the aggro, to pull the minions into the tower, so that my freeze stops. That's, I mean, that's surely bannable, no? Okay, let's focus. Viego is ganking topside. I'm gonna try to place the blade up a little bit. Blitzcrank is looking for a play on me. I don't know what he's doing there in the bush. He cleared the ward, right? He was just T-posing on top of the ward. I'm just picking up farm. I'm denying on a farm, so the situation is pretty nice, Okay, Yone goes forward. I'm just gonna taunt. He cleanses my CC. It's not really a cleanse, it's rather like a CC immune if he presses E in time. So well played by Yone. That's actually, it's not as easy as it looks, you know? Because when you play against Yone, you are like, oh, they always cancel the CC. But you actually need to time it well. I'm gonna continue the chase here, actually. I think Yone is just dead. Ignite kills. Beautiful. Absolutely magnificent. Can I look for a tower plating? We seek Sin's our bot? No. let's not overgreed. Just channel the recall in a safe space. Mid lane is my safe space. Okay, Aphelios is 4-0. Ouch. Can finish the plated steel caps. Look for more long swords. Or attack speed. 500 gold is awkward. Let's just go long sword. What do you even buy with 500 gold? Is there anything you can buy with 500 gold? I guess you can buy like 2 daggers or 2 glowing motes. But when do we go Navori? Navori Flicker Blade. Oh no, I have to build Mana Mune one game as well. That's gonna be a problem. All the tier items are a little bit difficult on Shen because you actually, firstly, you cannot stack them. Like you just don't get the mana because you are a manaless champion. And the second thing is that you actually get no bonus AD. Oh, hello Blitzcrank. I'm gonna start with a W to block the Empire auto. Oh, never mind, they don't even chase. Why is Mel in the mid lane? They swap lanes. I don't really want to play versus Mel. So look at how obnoxious the Mel poke is. It's gonna come through. It's gonna come through right here. Oh, okay, she missed. Never mind, it's not obnoxious. I got a plant. I'm gonna get another plant. Get the minion first. But the Mel Q is just mega range, super easy to hit. It's just constantly poking. The only thing is that it's mega high mana cost. So that's kind of Mel's weakness. She needs to itemize for mana. But to be honest, I think there's so many items that just give you like infinite mana basically. I mean, we know Essence Reaver, but Mel is not gonna build Essence Reaver, right? I was cooking, I had the idea to go for like attack speed Mel build, but turns out that Riot has thought about this and they purposefully made Mel have like a very horrible attack speed ratio. So if you don't know how attack speed works, okay, Viego's fighting. Let me see this first. I'll tell you attack speed later. They got a root. I'm gonna ult on the Viego, try to save him. I don't think we can fight that. Mel uses her ultimate. There's Aphelios ultimate as well. I think Lulu is just dead. Mel uses flash. That's just super awkward. Like, I would really like to... wait, I can... Blitzcrank, nice step backwards. Gonna cut it out a bit. There's gonna be a Blitzcrank pool. Nope, nothing. I'm gonna ward this so we have a little bit more information. Mel gets the execute on Viego. Her passive executes targets below a certain threshold once Mel has hit enough spells. I can look for the Xin Zhao here. I'm gonna just play it slow. That's the most important thing about this kind of fight. She cannot parry my taunt because it's not a projectile, so I can just taunt her whenever she uses her repost a whatever ability. It's a bit awkward. I get the double taunt. I don't wanna overcommit on that. Nasus wants to overcommit on that. 4 seconds on E. I could look for an E flash on Aphelios. There's a Yone coming in. I think I just killed this guy. Get the taunt off. Nice, Syndra got... Syndra died actually. We can get the tower here. That's good. So let's talk about attack speed. So you see my attack speed there in the bottom left. So it's like 0.9. And there's like a base attack speed part. And then there's a bonus per level part. Shen actually has a very high bonus attack speed. So Shen gains a lot of free attack speed. But the attack speed ratio is normally your base attack speed, right? Let's buy a brutalizer here. We're gonna go for the profane hider thing. So certain champions, like let's say like Nidalee for example, Nico, most AD carries, Jax, I think. These champions have like high attack speed ratio, which means that they scale well with attack speed. So when you buy attack speed, it amplifies your attack speed ratio. So if you have like, let's say Shen has like, I think it's like 0.6, 4 or 7 or something like this, then every time you buy attack speed, the attack speed is like multiplied by the bonus. Like your base your attack speed ratio is multiplied by the bonus attack speed to get the bonus attack speed, okay? But certain champions, certain champions have like super low attack speed ratio, even lower than their base attack speed. These two are different, but sometimes they are the same. And for Mel, she has an attack speed ratio of 0.4, which means that in comparison to Shen, for example, you get like, basically, you get like 60 or like 2/3 of the value of attack speed on Mel compared to Shen. It's even less actually. So every time you buy an attack speed item, basically like the attack speed component of that item is just like 65% as efficient as it would be on another champion with a high attack speed ratio. So This long explanation is because I was thinking of going Navori Quick Blades on Mel because she has such high cooldowns, and technically you could reduce the like remaining cooldowns of these high cooldown abilities very effectively with the Navori effect on hit. But the problem is that she doesn't scale that well with attack speed. So the lethal tempo Navori Quick Blade stuff doesn't work. I'm gonna focus on Xin Zhao here, get the kill. I am godlike. This game is going quite well, 7-0-7. I'm gonna move towards the mid lane, try to get a flank on the Aphelios. Do I just walk through the tower? Let me do it. It's fine. It's a bit psychotic, but it's okay. I probably didn't say psychotic, but that's the only word that came to mind. I think our bot lane tower is just dead. Instead of TPing to mid lane, the Syndra could have perhaps TP'd the bot lane. But I'm not here to criticize other people's gameplay. I'm here to criticize my own gameplay. That's how I do it. I'm not gonna help Syndra, there is nothing I can do. I'm just gonna take the tower. I have a W here to block Blitzcrank auto-attacks. E backwards to pull the Blitzcrank into Viego. That means we can finish him off. Try to sidestep the Aphelios ultimate, which we did, but it hit Viego, so I don't know if it was worth. This guy has lots of chakrams, but I don't think it matters. I have W coming up, so I can negate the attack. Important there to hold down target champions only when you're trying to finish the last auto attack, and remember that attack move doesn't work with the target champions only key binding. So you need to, because like most of my attacks, like every attack I do here by the way, is like using A click, A click, A click, okay? And I mean left click. So I click physically on the keyboard A, and then I left click on the minion. But when I need to finish off a champion who's low HP near towers or minions, then I will hold down my target champions only button, which is on my mouse, and then I will right click on top of the champion, because this way I cannot misclick, okay? But the only problem is that then you need to physically be able to click on top of the enemy champion, which is not always easy, but should be able to be done. Viego is looking for the Yone here. He's in the bush. I'd rather just take the free gold from the cannon minion. No. What gold, man? What gold? Okay, 9 seconds on my ultimate. Let's try to reset here, get the Profane Hydra. Then we can become a Lethality monster. Armor penetration genius Shen. That's gonna be nice. Going to the recall bush. Syndra flashed in the bot lane. Xin Zhao jumped on top. We finished the Profane. Do we just go another Dirk? Maybe just another Dirk. Yeah, Dirk it up. And control ward for good measure. Objectives, 50 second attack on and 50 seconds break. Don't ult on that, it would be wasted because Nasus is gonna die anyways. And Blitzcrank ultimate has a shield break, so my ultimate would get broken anyways. Remember, I was talking about this earlier, guys. Rel, Renekton, and Blitzcrank. Those 3 champions have shield breaks. Maybe I'm missing something. Comment if I missed, but I think those 3 champions are the only one with shield breaks. And then obviously like a Talon with like a Serpent's Fang, Rengar with a Serpent's Fang. Look at the blue auto attacks. Blue Hydra. Wait, blue eyes, white dragon? No, never mind. White eyes, blue dragon. Real? I'm gonna look for flank here. We need to play this patiently. Lulu is coming out of base. We are losing top lane, so I'm gonna push mid lane here. Important to take mid lane priority, and priority translates to who has the wave pushing in the mid lane. Well, that was a 460 crit, by the way, by Aphelios. That hurts a bit. I'm gonna let him get the cannon minion. I could have blocked the Q, but then I would have taken 600 damage if he crit on the auto attack coming from the sniper range Q. I'm gonna ultimate on Nasus. That gets me to the enemy backlines. Look for Mel. Got a double taunt off here. I don't want to go too hard because the Aphelios does so much damage. Yeah, that's mega damage by Aphelios. I need to back off here. It's really important that I don't give away my shutdown. Even though it looks like I'm playing like, you know, very passively, this is just the correct way to play this. I could look for Mel here. They're so low. That's annoying. Lulu has an angle, but I don't know if it's good enough to look. Lulu is so low HP. That's really awkward, man. That's really awkward. Like the 2 targets that I got a double taunt on, which was Mel and Blitzcrank. Both of them didn't die. We just didn't have enough burst. I could have maybe stayed in combat for a little bit longer. But honestly, like staying even 1 more second in range of Aphelios could have led me to die. And like I said, very important not to die. We know what's gonna help us get out of combat. Opportunity. So the way opportunity works is if you get a kill or a takedown, I think is it a kill within like 3 seconds of damaging, you gain movement speed. Okay? So I can run out of combat. I have 263 AD. Swear I've never had this much AD on Shen. And 40 ability haste as well from the Infernal Cinders. This game is not as easy as it looks, actually. Like, from my stats, if you only look at my KDA, you would be like, oh, you know, wrap it up, xPetu, wrap it up. But honestly, I mean, the Aphelios is kinda strong. Our team comp is not the best. We don't have a consistent DPS, and we need to go melee range into Aphelios, which can be very scary if he has the right guns. Last fight we fought in a choke point versus blue gun Aphelios. I don't know the names. I can try to remember the name. I don't remember it. Boop. Sidestep the Blitzcrank hook. I'm gonna QW here. Because otherwise I would take 300 damage from the Aphelios auto attack. Okay, Rift Herald angle. Oh look. Ooh! That's nasty, bro. Did you see Syndra's HP? Oh no. That was one ability that Aphelios hit. And when Aphelios is ahead, it can be kind of scary. 200 years. Yeah, that's the original 200 years champion. That's kind of crazy. Let me ping that. And 200 years, I mean 200 years of collective champion design experience. This was a tweet by Riot Games where they were defending the design of Aphelios. Yeah, I know. Explain your memes. I need to W the Blitzcrank E. I have to flash this, honestly. I would not flash it if it was anyone else, but because it's Aphelios with chakrams, I need to flash it. Because even if I'm like 2 seconds in CC, because I would get hooked into Blitzcrank ultimate silenced, so I would be at least 2 seconds within that guy's DPS range, and he has Collector, LDR, then yeah, I think I would die there if I don't flash. But important to not flash before, because Blitzcrank could possibly follow up with an E, so just QW. Do I ult on this? I don't think so. I don't think so. I just don't see ourselves 2v3 in that situation, and also if I ult, I am there. You know, people don't, you know, appreciate this fact about Shen ulti enough, but if you ult, you are there. So I would be there with a dead Nasus, and very scary situation. Patience is the word. Patience is the word of the match. As long as we don't give this 700 gold bounty, we should by default be looking very good in this game. But the game looks very different if I give a 700 gold bounty to someone, especially Aphelios. I'm about to hit level 16 here. Shen's late game ultimate was nerfed a while ago. I mean, it's like a couple of months ago already. It's like a fake nerf in most games, since you don't really reach level 16. But in games like this, it starts to matter. Okay, Blitzcrank looks for the hook. It was kind of a miss by him. I'm gonna have to QW here, aren't I? No? I thought I had a mark on me, but... hey, where is that coming from? No, for real. Like, why could Aphelios auto-attack me there? Can someone explain? Because I thought, like... Because, you know, I had the intuition that I have a mark on me, but I didn't see anything. And I was for sure that there was nothing coming. But then a random auto-attack just appears. Like, what was that? Kind of hidden Aphelios mechanic or something. Nasus. Close. Yone escapes. I'm gonna get the wave. Gimme, gimme. Beautiful. I have 200 farm, 8 kills, 10 assists. What do we build next, guys? What are we thinking? Armor is a big word here, but I don't know if I wanna use any armor items yet. It's pretty early on in the challenge, so we're only in our 3rd game. So I don't really wanna, you know, I don't wanna use items. I'm just gonna... I don't even know what to buy, man. I won't buy. I got figured out, so I won't buy. EQ auto attack. Bah. Enemy is dead. That's a good pick. Baron is up. You could actually look for Baron. Or then we can go Dragon. I was looking at bot lane. I saw Xin Zhao, but if I would have seen more members of the enemy team in the bot lane, then we would have gone to Baron. But since we didn't see anyone, then I think Dragon is the easier choice. Looks good here. My Nasus has a Trinity Force and a Hull Breaker.
The tower crashing build.
That's our third dragon. Looks good. I'm gonna go... No, I shouldn't go bot lane because I don't have my ultimate ready. Instead, we can think about our itemization. Umbral Glaive? Could do it. I could just go full Lethality. I think it's a bit late for Hubris at this stage in the game. We have to do like a Hubris first item game as well. I think that would be nice. Yone and Syndra. The Duel of Fates. Okay, he gets she gets a redemption, gets stunned, and gets taunted. We are legendary. Very nice. Now we can look for Baron. I have a blue trinket available. We see Afiel is in the mid lane. I could go get the mid lane wave first. I think it's better to get the priority. We get a pick on Blitzcrank. Okay, he has flash. He's out. I mean, I'm just on wave clearing duty, right? This is what I've been doing the entire game. I can take one more wave, actually. We're gonna lose bot tower, probably. Or I can take the mid wave and then go directly to bot lane. This is like a pro macro move here. So often in situations like this, you know, you can let your team do the Baron and you focus on fixing the waves. Because even with my, you know, damage build, I'm not like a high DPS character on the Baron. So you have to think, is it better to, you know, be a little bit safer around the Baron and maybe, you know, make it 2, 3, 4 seconds faster? Or would you rather fix your waves already? And now we have good tempo on the map. And for those of you who don't know what tempo means, tempo refers to your minion wave states and your champion positions, basically. It's how far you are on the map. So basically, when you have recalled and the waves are pushing towards you, that's when people call low tempo or bad tempo. But when you're far on the map, like you can see Nasus is split pushing at tier 2 tower. I have split pushed almost to tier 2 tower. This means our waves are far pushed up. Our champions are far pushed up, so now we can recall with high tempo. And yes, I bought the mana mune here, try to save Nasus. I have a W, this could be big. Try to line up for the taunt. No, Aphelios is there. Oh, we can still look for this actually. I'm quite strong here. Blitzcrank steps back. He's good at that. Blitzcrank has already stepped 2 of my E's. I'm gonna keep fighting here. I have the movement speed from opportunity. I have to flash that so I don't get hit by the Xinsa empowered W. Or rather, I can't get hit by the empowered E. Look, my mid lane. I was thinking about cancelling the enemy recalls, but I can't really. I just recall here myself. Longsword. 376 AD. Mega. Mega. But yeah, it's very important there to flash the Xinzao W, because when Xinzao hits W on you, he has extended range on his E, right? So that's why I need to flash that, because otherwise he can follow up. Get the cannon minion, pop. Ooh, what wave clear. I mean, the Profane Hydra splash scales with your AD, so this is why I'm not used to having such great splash damage on my auto attacks. This build isn't like half bad, but the problem is that it's not really, like, I'm quite squishy, you know? Even though I have a little bit of HP from the Black Cleaver, I have 3 AD items. I have only 3k HP, and I mean 140 armor is nice, but it's still just base armor plus steel caps. The opportunity, I mean, I would love to buy, like, you know, AD HP items. I think those are like, okay, let's go on Viego. I think my ultimate got broken by Blitzcrank actually, but we can still fight this. My E is on cooldown, 3 seconds. I QW here to stop the Aphelios auto attack on Viego. Okay, I don't even see what... I think it was Syndra ultimate that killed. Yeah, Syndra ultimate killed. There's a hook. We can look for E on the Mel. Hit it. Look! Mel blocked my Q. Because she had her reposted thing. Okay. Hey, that was a solid game. I got rid of Mana Mune, which is good. Couple of lethality items. Yeah, that was pretty fun. GG, well played. Emerald 4 and 20k damage. Solid. And welcome back, dear viewer. We are starting off with an invade. I will be looking to level up my E as soon as... Okay, we see a set here. I'm gonna E flash. Punk! Can we hit? We have Sejuani E coming if we get stacks. Melee auto attacks done. Auto attack. I have Ignite here. Set flashes. Does Zed Ignite kill? Wow, that was like max damage kill. Like,
I think it was like 1 or 2 damage spikes because Seth has his passive and then he has Doran's shield, so that's insane healing. Oh, let's think about the items that we have used for now, guys. So we used Rage Blade. I don't see. I did not commentate over that game. Let's say the file corrupted. No, it was actually quite a fine game. It was just my team was stomping so hard, so I don't really wanna like upload games where it's just a massive stomp, you know. But this game, we could do stuff, you know. We have a little bit of opportunities. One item that I'm kind of interested in is Serpent's Fang, but I don't know if it's gonna be a little bit troll. But the idea is that Skarner and Seth have shields, right? So that's one idea. I could look for an E here actually, just to trade a grass proc, but it requires Seth to step up a little bit because I don't want to E into his minion wave. But if he's like really close to my minion wave, yeah, I'll just take the grass proc. Because he has W start, so he's not very strong, right? I just take the normal physical damage from his W by moving outside of the central area of the cone. I'm gonna look for a grasp trap here, if he lets me. I don't get it. He's level 2, so we have to play back. This is probably the hardest melee matchup that Shen has. Shen into Seth. It's a very difficult matchup. Okay. Gladly my passive shield blocks the true damage from Seth's W. Because I was trying to walk away from the cone altogether, but I got hit by the central part at the edge. Sejuani is pathing bot side, so we're gonna be alone in the top lane in this very difficult matchup. But I'm gonna look for a trade here. He doesn't have E, because he has Q and W, but now he has E. Okay, if I got hit by that, I would have taken a lot of damage. I have W ready here. It's very important in this matchup to use your W well. So ideally you want to block his Q empowered auto attacks. And preferably, you know, 2 auto attacks instead of 1 or even more. But usually, like, you're very happy if you manage to block his, like, two of his Q auto attacks. That's where you're most happy. So, was I slow there? I might have been slow on the W actually. I think I got hit by the damage. I get hit by the E, but I'm just gonna E out immediately. I preferably try to get the E backwards so that it hits the enemy champion when I'm disengaging like that. But versus Seth, if Seth spaces well, and I keep walking towards him in hopes of getting the E through him backwards, then I'm just gonna be putting myself in more of a dangerous position and possibly just taking damage from Seth's auto attacks if he kites well. So this is kind of a skill dependent thing. If the opponent does not react to you moving forward in order to E backwards, then you can do it comfortably. But if the opponent understands what you're doing and he kites backwards, then you're just putting yourself in a worse position. So that's the idea there. So we're just gonna have to get a feel for it. I'm looking for an E here if Seth lets me, but I'm not gonna like overforce it, you know. That's the most important thing about this matchup is you have to be patient. Even though it's super difficult matchup and you're not supposed to kill this guy at all, look, we can still do stuff. Notice I waited. Oh, hello Skarner. I should be fine here. If you look at my inventory, I still have 1 biscuit, and I'm gonna Q here for a passive shield. I use the biscuit, I have E up soon. I'm gonna E through the Skarner so that he's CC'd. Syndra moved a little bit from mid lane. That's really bad, because I lose a lot of experience. I lose like 4 minions worth of experience, maybe 5. I tried to move there a little bit closer, so that I could get the dying minions experience over the wall from the Tribrush area. We're a little bit low. I have to walk into the W there in order to block the minion attacks so that they don't kill me. I lose a lot of experience. Oh, this is difficult. I'm gonna move back in here because I'm gonna get a level up soon, so I have more HP to work with. 3 seconds on my taunt. This is what I mean. It's a very explosive matchup, right? You make 1 misstep and you lose a lot. What I was trying to say before is that when Seth uses his W, you actually don't want to hit it at all. You want to like save. But I have Sejuani coming here. I'm going to just start with auto attacks. I'm going to space backwards so that I don't get hit by the Seth W. And after it's used, then we can go back in. Okay, we managed to pick up the Feat of Warfare. It's 3 and 2. But you can see it's very, very difficult matchup. You have to be super careful when playing against Seth. Because when you E at the wrong time, you're just dead immediately. We could just purchase steel caps flat out and refillable potion. The reason why it's good here is because Skarner does physical damage and Seth does a lot of, you know, auto attack damage. And the movement speed is gonna allow me to dodge the empowered W from Seth well. So that's the idea behind rushing boots. And also if we do decide to go for a lethality item or some kind of like trollish item, then having the boots completed first is a better way of being, let's say, combat capable. This is kind of scary, okay? Actually, it's not scary. I have QW still to protect Sejuani. Beautiful. This is a very nice gank by Sejuani. Now we are in a pretty good situation in this difficult matchup. I do want to talk a little bit about how my progression in this matchup has gone. So I was... What could I say? What could I say roughly? How many games I have played of Shen versus Set? Let's say I've played at least 50 games of Shen versus Set. It might be much more than that actually, but let's say I've played like 50 games. And I would say the first 20 games, I struggled a lot with just understanding where I have like an opportunity to punish Set. Because it felt like no matter what the time was, Set would beat me in short trades, long trades, and I could like never fight back. That was my feeling. But as I got a little bit more comfortable with the matchup, you start to realize that there are opportunities. Like this, for example. Like I start with a W, and then I move back into auto attack, and then I'm gonna E back when Set wants to W, so that he sees it and can't do it. And then the shield times out a little bit. But look here, for example, like this trade is completely fine for me. It's also because like, yeah, I have the, you know, tier 2 boots, so I'm able to maneuver a little bit better. But still, the like overwhelming point is that there are opportunities when you can fight back. You just have to be super careful about it. And you have to use a lot of time. Oh, look, we have potential kill angle here. I'm gonna flash Ignite to secure the kill. The fundamental mechanic is flash Q, right? Or Q flash rather. Q flash is the way you do it, but it depends on the situation. Sometimes I flash Q if my blade is too close to me, because the travel time is like... I need to be careful of Syndra's ultimate, but I'm fine here. Just gonna channel a recall immediately. Let's think about the itemization here a little bit. So, obviously we could go for an armor item, but I already have steel caps. If I go for health, that's gonna benefit... We could do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the longsword. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But if you go for health, it's gonna benefit Set's ultimate in teamfights. Because Set's ultimate deals damage based on the HP of its target to the surrounding enemies. So my big brain idea here is to go for AD instead of HP, so that Set doesn't get any benefit. And there is some like fundamental understanding here that it's difficult to kill a Set as a tank. Because the longer the fight goes on, and this guy gets Conqueror stacks, he has his passive healing, he gets a W shield and stuff like this, it starts to be pretty hard. But if you can burst a Set down, for example in the CC duration of Sejuani's E ultimate into Shen E, then you have a lot more opportunities. Because you can find kill ranges from like, you know, 40% max HP. Whereas with the tank Shen build, you might not be able to find the kill ranges until like Set is like 20% HP, and putting Set at 20% HP is super difficult because he has his heals and shields, you know. I'm gonna W there to block the second part of Set's Q, the one that does more damage. And yeah, I mean, we're just gonna be farming this out. But then on the progression of the matchup, I felt like at some point, maybe 40 games into this matchup, I realized that waiting out Set W is like a really good thing to do on Shen. So I kept like wasting my auto attacks into Set's W shield. But then you realize that, first of all, Shen has like a limited damage output, and he can kind of choose when he uses that damage output. I'm just gonna run away here. There I use my auto attack into the shield because I have a grasp proc ready. So actually I want to get the permanent HP, and I know that I don't want to stay in combat for longer, right? So I do the opposite thing that I was talking about. But when you're looking for a kill, you want to save up your Q auto attacks and use them after his shield runs out. And some of you might be thinking, yeah, big brain time, bro. Like, no, you know, no crap, you have to wait it out. But I would say that 99% of the people that I see, especially Shen versus Set, if I watch some like other people play it, even high-elo players, they will waste their auto attacks into Set's shield, where usually they do absolutely no damage, and the shield decays anyways in a couple of seconds. So what's the point in using your damage abilities into it when you can just save up the damage auto attacks and kill him afterwards? And this is like super important because the matchup is generally like
actually, it's unkillable if you don't like maximize your DPS, right? So it becomes super important to just get every single piece of damage through that you can. Speaking of damage, let's try to get a kill on this. I'm just gonna W and then ignite one auto. I tried to get one more auto. Look HP! Look HP! 1! It was 1! It was legit 1! Did you see that? Calculations were a little bit off. Rounding error caused him to live. It is what it is. Wait, that's the TP right here. I'm getting TP'd on. Sejuani, do we go? Do we want to fight? I got the empowered Q slow. Could look for an E here. Zed is coming. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Nope, couldn't get the third. Zed walks in. I don't think we kill. But then the situation changes if I purchase Serpent's Fang first item. Because now I can actually attack into the shield because I can actually consume the shield. So actually I can fight back. But I need a little bit more money in order to get this item. It's 1275, right? So we could farm this wave out. And then we look for... I mean, ideally I would look for an ultimate back to lane. But I don't think since my team is bot side. And I might have to stay here as well. I'm gonna punish him a little bit. I'm gonna hit... Ooh, I got hit by the true damage. That sucks. It's 350. It's a lot of damage. Even though I'm channeling recall, I probably have to stay for this wave. I don't think he can dive me. So... we're just gonna take the L here. He's gonna get some tower platings. I'm gonna clear the wave as fast as possible, by the way. So I'm not just waiting for the minions to take my tower. But instead, I'm putting in auto attacks on the range minions as I can. Couldn't get that one. Sidestep the empowered W. And okay, Zed is moving. We could look for a kill. I have a flash ready as well. So we can definitely catch the set here. We just have to be careful that I don't get killed. Okay, get the empowered Q. Then I'm gonna flash that. Because if I get hit by the true damage part, then Zed can possibly look for a flash ultimate on me. He might still have flash, I don't know. Okay, it's fine. We got the kill off. We are 3-0 and 3 in the most difficult Shen matchup. Obviously I've probably played this matchup more than my opponent has, but... nonetheless, it's satisfying. And I have gotten a lot of jungle help, so it's not like I beat this in a 1v1. Skarner did gank me once. But I think in general, you have to not think about League of Legends 1v1 game. The teams obviously influence the lanes. That's just how it is. But you have to play around that and you have to play with that. We could go Voltaic, Axiomark, Collector, but let's just finish the Serpent's Fang. I think this is gonna be a nice game to try it out. I have never built Serpent's Fang on Shen. I'm pretty sure. This is my first time ever. Gonna pick up a Ruby Crystal here just to make us a little bit more tanky since we just wasted like... not wasted. Guys. Fellas, we did not waste the gold, okay? It's just a exotic item buy. Excellent. Gonna get hit by the Syndra Q there. No way to dodge it. Magic resist is a little bit lacking. Try to get the Q through. My W is quite useless there. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. Sometimes I misclick abilities. I don't know. Maybe we go... what should we go actually? What should we go second item? We could do like... But I don't know if I wanna use magic resist items this game. Because they only have one magic damage dealer. I have my rank 2 ultimate here. I haven't had many ultimate opportunities to be honest, because Set is keeping me in lane. But now actually Set is mid lane. Trinity Force? I mean, that's a good item. Hexblade is a possibility, just for fun. The attack speed synergizes with my AD from Serpent's Fang. That's not worth the ult, but how's mid lane? All situation... Oh no, they get pulled in. Do I even ult on that? I'm gonna ult on Zed. Wait, no, this was bad. This ultimate was terrible by me. Oh no, what did I just do? At least my wave state is good. Skarner comes to find. Look, I destroy his shield on one hit, because I have Serpent's Fang. Misfortune is here as well. I'm gonna take the long route here, actually. Take one tower shot from the bottom tower. Choose which tower shot will hit you, right? Don't go into both tower ranges, but rather just proactively choose, okay, I'm gonna get hit by the tier 1 tower, right? And not by both. I have E coming up, so I can run over. There should be a set, and maybe a Rakan as well. Yeah, hello Rakan, how you doing? I'm completely fine here, actually. I'm gonna ignite the set, sidestep the W, kill the set, and maybe look for Rakan. I couldn't get the empowered Q slow. Rakan just sidestepped it with his W. There's a lot of plants here. Gonna pick up the wave and the plants here. Ooh, hello! I just got 3 waves worth of experience for my team. Feels great, man. Pick up the minions. Mid lane is struggling a little bit, bot lane is struggling a little bit. Game is, you know, in terms of kills, game is even. But a lot of the gold is on me. And I do fear that the Misfortune is looking quite strong. She has a Bloodthirst already. Skarner is fighting Sejuani in the river. I'm just gonna focus on pushing the wave out and looking for a recall because I low HP, have money. I'm gonna go into the bush here. Should be fine. I got the wave shoved in, that's all I look for. I don't want to move for that play because there's like a lot of threats and I can be killed easily by the Syndra ultimate. Pick up the Phage, Ruby Crystal. I'm not gonna sell my refillable potion for a long shot. I think the refillable potion is slightly better value, especially if you consider that you can still keep it in your inventory if I finish the experimental hexblade on the next recall, which is quite probable. Looks my team wants to surrender already. But I'm gonna press no on that instantly out of muscle memory. I cannot really stop Syndra from taking this tower, so gonna be losing it. Makes sense. And look, ultimate timer 45 seconds. Our item needs 1100 gold. It's the game is quite difficult at this stage because I cannot really make a proactive play. I think I should play around Zed and probably Sejuani. Corki and Vel'Koz are quite behind, so I mean they can be defending the mid lane tower, but it's super difficult to like make a play just based on me. So I need to work together with my jungler and mid lane to do something. There's an objective coming up. The dragon will be spawning in 7 seconds, Infernal Drake. I have my ultimate ready for that, so I'm gonna be focusing on getting the wave here. Might seem again like trivial, but I'm trying to explain like all of the things that I think about, right? Like there goes a lot into thinking, should I take this minion wave right now? Should I push it fast? Should I push it slow? And the thinking is that, oh, there's gonna be a fight soon, so I'm just gonna try to create pressure on the other side of the map. In this case, we're gonna ult on the Zed, pick up a kill on the Syndra, Zed gets the kill, that's good shutdown. Drake is gone, we could try to extend the fight here, but they do engage on us quite... Okay, let's see how we play this. There's a good ultimate by Vel'Koz, but I think it gets cancelled. I'm gonna look for a double taunt here. Oh no, Zed is too low HP to play. I'm gonna flash over the wall, try to escape. Still have a QW to try to save Vel'Koz here. I'll try to block the Skarner Q. Gonna E over the wall. I think I'm out. Oh no, Misfortune has ultimate after that. I'm just dead, man. That sucks. After all that time, Misfortune still had ultimate. I mean, she played that really well, right? Like, Misfortune was super patient, did not get caught, and then has ultimate to finish me off. I think this is something that is quite easy to make as a mistake as an ADC, especially Misfortune, but other champions as well, is that when you have this kind of powerful ultimate like Misfortune has, but it has like a lot of, let's say, requirements to do well, because, you know, it can be cancelled easily, enemies have to be CC'd or stand still, then misusing that ultimate is quite easy because you just want to be like, oh, I'm so strong, I want to use my ultimate and kill everyone. But in that case, Misfortune plays it absolutely well, waits for the ultimate opportunity where she cannot deal damage with auto attacks, right? Because you always have to think there is like a trade-off with using your channel abilities compared to your attacks. And I found this out on my Akshan journey when I was learning Akshan, is that I would often use my ultimate in situations where actually just auto-attacking and using your Q would deal more DPS, right? So it makes more sense to just use the consistent DPS that you have available and save your ultimate for the opportunities where you cannot do anything else, right? When the opponent is far out of range. And again, someone is gonna think all of this is trivial. And by trivial, I mean trivial is a word that mathematicians use to describe something that is easy. Or rather, the way Richard Feynman defines it, whenever a mathematician understands something, they call it trivial, in order to flex their intellect on others. But trivial just means that something is so simple that it needs not be explained. But yeah, I think there's a lot of power in explaining simple things, because that's where like real insight comes from. 25 seconds, ultimate, and we're just gonna be saving the bot lane tower here. It's just a game of farming, a game of being patient. I think that's the plan. It's looking Looking like a difficult game, but by no metrics is it lost yet. I don't know what the win probability is. Maybe I should bring up the win probability actually. Editing xPetu magic. Greetings, it's editing xPetu here. The game was in fact lost with a win probability of 0.7% at this time. Nevertheless, xPetu continues to press no. Okay, Zed is in trouble. We can look for an ultimate here actually. Maybe outplay this. Okay, nice E-flash. We killed the Syndra. Got a double taunt. We dodged the Skarner ultimate. Keep hitting. Apply the shielding debuff on Skarner so that his W shield is not big. Destroy the Rakan shield with my Serpent's Fang. Keep hitting. I'm quite strong here. I got another double taunt. Keep fighting. Zed is pretty high edge. Zed gets charmed. And stunned. And killed. Can look for Skarner still. I have empowered Q. I have to E out, otherwise I will get hit by Rakan. This is difficult, man. They are fighting in the mid lane, but I have to take care of this set in the bot lane first. I miss my taunt, that's really bad. I might have to flash here, actually. Yeah, I have to flash because I missed the taunt. It sucks. I can't even save well, because the misfortune got a quadra kill. How can I drag myself back into this? I'm gonna go cloth armor here. We have to taunt someone under tower. Like, I mean, obviously misfortune, but I don't know how I will get into taunt range of that guy. Like, she's just gonna be way outside my... Hello, Skarner. Are you good, bro? I'm CC'd to death. Hey, I got the taunt of misfortune. Get this guy. Okay, enemies got pentakill. Now here, I'm gonna finish the Thornmail. And as per the rules, I finished it, so it's out of my inventory. It is what it is. Well, I think it was alright try. Most important thing, even if you lose, GG well played. 20k damage, it's alright. Let's do some inventory, guys. What items have we used? So, after last game, we had a couple of AP Shen games. Unfortunately, the recordings for these corrupted mysteriously. Obviously, I was doing super well on the Imperial Mandate Seraph's Embrace Shen. So let's hope we get a better AP Shen game in this one. I'm going to step up here in order to get my blade placement, preparing me for the level 1 trade against Kled. Now, Shen versus Kled matchup is a very interesting matchup. It's one of my favorite matchups because your W usage and your patience will mean everything. Just quickly showing you guys. Zeke's Convergence, Morello, Nomicon, Locket, Seraph's Embrace, Imperial Mandate. Those are the ones that I used in a game, or 2 games, which we don't see here. But look, we look for the empowered Q here. Got it, beautiful. Approach velocity allows us to get in. And we continue trading after he pulls us in with Q. I'm gonna get a crash chop off. I won't trigger the thing. Okay, okay, I triggered it. Never mind. The idea is that usually I don't want to trigger it. And you will see why. I think it was a mistake here. I think it was a mistake to trigger it. Because the problem is that if you trigger the, and by it I mean the Kled passive, right? Because the Kled is actually very strong in the dismounted form at levels 1 and 2. Because I can't kill him at this point, because if I fight he will get the form back, because our overall damage output is low at these early levels. So now he just ends up healing back to near full life, not really near full, but like, you know, 60% life. Because I let him dismount and let him gather up the courage. So it's much better in those early trades to actually maintain him at this kind of HP. So this is exactly where you should keep your Kled at, okay? So think of him as like, okay, we want to keep him close to death, but in the mounted form. Because that way he cannot like regen his HP by remounting from the dismounted form. Okay, that's the idea. We're gonna level up our W here because it's super important versus Kled. There are 2 uses for your W, to block his W attacks and to stop him from gaining courage. Look at my maneuvering here. If he continues to trade, I'm completely happy to trade. But notice I don't taunt in because I don't have my W. Because I need to be able to block his courage gain. But here he oversteps and I have my Ignite and I have Empire Q, so I'll just kill him. But but in the previous one I didn't have a possibility for a kill, so I didn't do it yet. But the idea in general is to engage at an HP amount where you can kill the Kled without him being able to remount, and this requires your W, because your W, every single auto attack you block, the Kled gains 0 courage for those auto attacks. And if you know Kled's kit, basically the way it works is that when he kills minions, hits Q on targets, or hits auto attacks on champions, then he gains courage. Let's do a flat amplifying tome here and go back to lane. I'm really obsessed with the idea of going Nashor's Tooth first. That's what I've been thinking about recently. Everyone, okay, not everyone. Let's just say there is a vocal minority that has been asking me to go Nashor's Tooth on Shen for a long time. And my honest opinion is that the item is not that good on Shen. But I see the appeal, you know? I see the appeal. And I might get proven wrong here, because there were a lot of items that I've tried already that I felt like were gonna be super bad. Like the Serpent's Fang, I thought it was gonna be super bad, but it was quite good in that match. And a Rageblade game, which was not shown in this video, was actually quite good as well. So maybe the Nashors will surprise me, especially first item. Look at this, by the way. We can extend the trade here, and then we're gonna back off. And now look at our W cooldown. 2 seconds, 1 second. And now we have kill threat, because we have our W. Because if we get a taunt off, then we just QW, block his courage gain, and he won't expect it. Because the Kled player thinks, oh, I have this amount of courage, which means that within 4 auto attacks I will gain the remount. So if we just find a good opportunity, we can look for it. He's relatively high HP here. So probably not gonna kill on this dismount rotation. No, couldn't find it. No, we don't find it. It's okay. He's gonna get the form back. It's okay. We're gonna look for him on the next dismount. Gonna place a ward further down there, not just in the bush. Don't be lazy with the ward. At this moment, the worst thing I can do is E in, but I have my grave shadowing me, so it's not as bad as it looks. Corki is farming in the bot lane, while Braum is hovering in the mid lane, and game is looking pretty stable. I'm just slow pushing this, because I want to create a big wave, and possibly, we probably can't dive with graves, but the idea here is to just deny CS by slow pushing, because the Kled cannot really walk up at this point. He's very close to getting his farm though. It's important to sidestep the Qs if you can, and it's not like a sidestep, it's more like a backstep. It's really hard to dodge it to the side, but just outrange the Q. That's the idea. He uses his W passive, which has a relative long cooldown. I mean, the entire W is a passive, but still. It's kind of a weird ability, actually. It's a very unique ability. Because it's like a cooldown, but it's like a passive. But, yeah, it's interesting. Here, taunt in. Don't trigger the she. Oh, wait, we have to fight. Notice I walk towards my blade there when I notice that I have to fight. I have my biscuit, so I'm actually good here. But that's like really important. It's like you would feel that the safety is like close to your tower, but actually the safety is near your blade. This may be not obvious to everyone who plays Shen, but in that situation, since my Q cooldown is still 4 seconds, the safest place I can go is towards my blade. I get the empowered Q. We can actually prepare for a kill here. Wait out the Q cooldown. If I see an opening, 1, 2, then QW, so he can't regain courage, and he's just dead. Beautiful. I could look for an ultimate there. I don't know what's going on. Graves is fighting. I need to push the wave and then recall our ultimate. Okay, now we can look. Ah, the wave sucks. It's whatever. I couldn't quite get the wave under tower. I was thinking about going for an execute there under tower to pull the minion wave away, but I think I was in combat with Kled a little bit too close to getting an execute. I'm not quite sure, but it's a possible angle that you can do. The problem with the execute is obviously then you're dead, so you cannot ultimate while you're dead. Also, might seem trivial to people, but something to think about. Let's channel the recall in a safe place. I meant to say like safe space, but then I also said place at the same time. Finish Codex, recurve bow, and finish off the... Oh, that's a great recall, no? That's a pretty nice recall. It's actually a pretty efficient recall, because I now have some ability haste, and I didn't use my ultimate, so the ability haste will benefit my next ultimate. I got my steel caps, which is great versus the Kled. I should be able to fight him here. He's probably not gonna... Okay. Never mind, he goes for some kind of bows proxy play here. Just make sure to get the empowered Q by moving. Very nice, very nice. Braum is gonna be coming in. Make sure to get the empowered Q, and Graves picks up the kill. Not too shabby. Graves got a Dark Harvest stack as well as a Triumph stack, so it's very worth for him to get the kill instead of me. Especially if the trade-off is like, do I get the solo kill and Braum is the solo assistor, or is Graves getting the kill and we two get an assist? So this was a good outcome. Yeah, outcome is the word that I was looking for. Corki is doing pretty well in the mid lane. It feels like Braum is like supporting Corki. Wait, but did they just lane swap? Am I blind? Yeah, they just lane swapped. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, Syndra is catching the bot wave. I'm gonna ult on the Corki to save him. He's gonna be very happy about that. There we go, he's very happy about that. I thought so. When you save a ADC player at 1 HP like this, he's gonna be like, oh. Because he already thought he was dead, right? And then he's like, oh, Shen ultimate, oh. Give me a couple of pings, makes me more motivated to play supportive this game. Very good move. Look for another proxy. Kled dismounts on purpose in order to gain more DPS. Based. I'm gonna sidestep a little bit there towards the tower so that I got the experience from the melee minion that was dying. And then finish off the kill. Braum picks up the kill. Now that's not certified worth. I would rather me or Graves take the kill than Braum, but hey, we're sharing gold today. Nosher's Tooth is still a little bit further out. I think I need like 500 gold or 450. Because I'm gonna get the Blasting Wand and then finish off the item. Corki picks up another kill. I think Syndra is just dead to the Fiddlesticks gang. Fiddlesticks I have not seen the entire game. Completely disappeared from the top side. Nowhere to be seen. And we are just gonna be continuing to farm peacefully. xPetu ASMR farming simulator. Oh, this is like I have. Ooh, what is that? Hello! I got interrupted by a random Kled running at me. But I'm surely stronger than him at this point, right? I can just in, pull him back a little bit, get the empowered Q, pull back. I'm pinging for Graves. Next empowered Q is coming soon. I could Q flash there to get the slow, but I don't think it's worth because I don't think it guarantees the kill. I'd rather save my flash. Plus 450. It's a little bit more than I thought. Oh, we can kill this guy for sure. E-flash, bound, ignite. And there we go! Now the Fiddlesticks appears out of nowhere, flash fearing me, and I am dead, sadly, at this moment in time. Our Syndra has a Korean name, but my Korean studies are not advanced enough to translate that. Let me try, actually. It's like a, the first one is M, and then there's like a A, and then there's like a, I don't know what it is. I can't read Korean. I was actually practicing Korean for like 2 months, but I think I kind of gave up because I started practicing Aikido, and then all the techniques in Aikido are in Japanese. So I felt like I can't try to learn Korean and Japanese at the same time. It's just confusing me. Also, learning a language is... Okay, actually. Yeah, learning a language is hard because it's hard to get... Oh no. Oh no. Graves dies. I'm gonna go head back to top lane. Stop with the language learning tangent for now. I should be stronger than the Kled, but you might be surprised. You might be surprised by how strong a Kled can be even when they're 0 and 5. But let's try to fight this guy. I'm gonna start with an empowered Q, and I didn't get the empowered Q. And my W is not that good. I'm gonna get the blasting plant. Not the blasting plant, but the flower rather. Okay, this guy remounts. Can I kill him here? One more? Oh no, man. That sucks. But this is just because I didn't get the first empowered Q and I didn't get the good W and I missed the top. Oh no, it's a disaster, man. It's a complete disaster. I should... And I lost an entire minion wave for that. That's not good, by the way. Like, the Kled completely outplayed me there. And there's an ultimate. I'm gonna W here. Stop E out of his Q range. Passive shield. One more. Okay. I mean, I have still passive shield, so I can 1v1 him. Isu. Oh, where is that? There's a rail. Oh no. Get energy. No, I'm dead. No. How upset am I, by the way? I played that so poorly. No, I deserve to be locked up for that. Legit. It's... I'll just buy an amplifying top. It's so disgraceful what I just did. Okay. All that is because of overconfidence. Because I felt like, okay, I have my Nashor's Tooth, I have my boots, I'm 5 kills up, I should be strong, right? But the problem is that I did not play the fight perfectly. Even if you're strong, you gotta play perfect, make no mistakes, right? And I was, I was hasty, overconfident, overzealous, and that's what causes the downfall of man. Okay, gotta lock in for this, man. Gotta lock in. Let's focus up. I want to see the full potential of the AP Shen. We can still pop it out, you know. We can go for we could go Lich Bane, or we can go something crazy. We could go Shadow Flame. Shadow Flame. Or Horizon Focus as well. There's a lot of things we can do. Cause, like Shadow Flame would be nice because it like amplifies the Nashor's Tooth magic damage and my my Q auto attack damage. So you get the cosmetic crits. Crits. The thing about Shadow Flame though is that the critical strikes are actually not that strong, but because you're used to seeing physical critical strikes be strong, then you think they are stronger than they are. So it's like I think it's like a fake item a little bit, because it feels much stronger than it is. That's alright. Whenever an item has good visual effects, expect it to be worse than you think. Because it's balanced around player intuition, and player intuition is fooled by good visuals. I think crit animation, like the crit, icon is like a visual that makes you feel powerful. Okay, last hit the cannon. Think about it. Where do we ult? I can pick up the red buff here from Graves. I was wondering if I should go into the pit and E over, or should I go the other way around and then E over the pit. I'm talking about the Krug's pit. But actually I think the best way to do that is to use E earlier, because then I would have had my E cooldown back up sooner. And the distance itself is completely the same, but it's better to use the E ability earlier. Yeah. So I should have just gone into the Krug pit and then E'd over. Let's see how we feel in this 1v1. Use W there to block one auto attack. Gonna get the empowered Q. Walk back a bit, relax a bit, look passive shield cooldown. Wait for passive shield to come up before you use Q. Now here, you could kill with E flash after W comes back up, but then you use flash for that kill. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it to use flash for the kill. So I'm just gonna instead take the free experience and gold from the minion wave, and then check what's going on here. Okay, Kled is behind me. Maybe we can still get the kill actually without using the flash, which would be really nice. And I flash. xPetu, man, why did you have to flash? I'm gonna ult on the Graves, try to save the play here. 2 seconds on E, Graves stays alive. I'm gonna walk through the tower, take 1 tower shot, E. It was not necessary to flash in the top lane, by the way. It was completely not necessary. Now the question is, do we go Horizon Focus or do we go Shadow Flame? Or Lich Bane? Void Staff? Staff of Long Malignus? Blackfire Torch? Now let's go, let's do this. Now can you guess why I go for this? Why do I go Horizon Focus here? Just out of Shadow Flame and Horizon Focus, if we consider those 2 options first. The reason we go for the ability haste item, which is Horizon Focus, is because we have a lot of attack speed from the Nashor's Tooth. And when Shen has a lot of attack speed, he requires ability haste in order to keep up with his attack speed. Because if you have a lot of attack speed, but no ability haste, then you're just attacking normally without empowered auto attacks. But the more ability haste you have, the more attack speed you can have while having effective Twilight Assault Q uptime, you know? Hit the plants here, farm it out, botanical garden moment. Syndra is getting engaged on, we are gonna go for the Fiddlesticks. We have a brown passive on it, so it's really nice to go for. Not even gonna greed for the kill, instead just gonna sidestep the rel engage and then look to finish the kill. E through the silence, so that I buffer it. Ooh, I'm looking kinda strong here, no? I like how that feels, man. You got the Nashor's Tooth, you got the ability haste, you got the max HP damage from the Q empowered by the ability power. Yep. I'm feeling great. Horizon Focus is already ready to be completed. Let's pick up the garden. Pick it up. 1 more plant under the tower. could look to deal some serious tower damage here with my AP. And we have 6 Void Crabs as well. Pick up the plant. I'd rather focus on getting the wave first, because the wave is higher priority, because this is gold that can disappear. The gold from the tower is standing gold, because we will get it eventually anyways. But dropping a wave, because like, if I focus on getting the tower right, it can happen that Kled TPs on the minion wave. Okay, that was actually Yasuo. But, you know, anyone can TP on the minion wave, and then I might lose the minion wave. So I'd rather focus on the minion wave. Some people might disagree with me, but that's my, like, intuitive answer there. That I'd rather just take the minion wave and then come back. But it's like, I think both decisions are correct. I could have maybe taken the tower, had more gold on my recall, and then I get more experience later on. But I think there's no bad answers here. We will pick up the tower anyways, you know? It's just a matter of time. So I'd rather focus on the minions. Also, you could make the argument, by keeping the tower alive, you bait an opponent to TP there. I'm stronger than this guy, but I can't just miss like everything, so I need to actually play this well. Sidestep the Yone Q, keep going. Wait, does my Ignite trigger Horizon Focus? Wait. But it used to be untargeted abilities, right? Is it any ability from a range now? Look at this. Dealing ability damage at a greater range than 600 will cause the opponent to be 10% amplified damage. Okay. And Ignite's range is 650 units, if I recall correctly. Is that real? It might be 600. Can you trigger it with Ignite, actually? That's interesting. You know why I ult on the Syndra? It's because I was getting collapsed on by Fiddlesticks, by the way. Because Fiddlesticks could ult from the bush, and then I might be, you know, in dangerous territory. So I just ult away. Try to focus the Herald. QW there to block the Misfortune, auto attack, and Q. Unfortunately, ooh, look at that burst. That's nice. But Syndra, you wanna see my burst? When I get Shadow Flame, then you're gonna see my burst. Ooh, I have enough for needlessly large rod. Great recall, by the way. Yoink. And then go back into bot lane. Try to defend the tower. I think Kled can actually destroy it. Because he has Titanic Hydra, which deals on-hit damage to towers. And he has auto attack reset there. Yep, the tower is gone. I hit the taunt. Amplify my damage with the Horizon Focus by hitting taunt from max range. Didn't get the Empower Q. Can continue to chase though. I have E here. Keep fighting. Flash. Play it patiently, you know. Play it patiently. I have my W to stop the courage gain. He wastes his Q, so now he doesn't have movement ability. That wastes his second Q. Now he really doesn't have movement ability. And now if he lets me EQW, he's dead. Yep, look. He cannot gain courage. Kled players in shambles. Hey! What is that? My scoreline is pretty good. I mean, it's a solid AP Shen game. I've gotten ulted out of nowhere by Fiddlestick twice. Fiddlestick in singular, not plural. Enemy Yone is 0-9, by the way. What is going on? That's a rough Yone game right there. He's gonna go for the 0-10 power spike, you know it. I will get enough money for the component towards my Shadow Flame here. What is it called? It's the Hextech Alternator, right? Yeah, Hextech Alternator. Ultimate is ready instantly off respawn. So I can look to get on the map fast, or then I can just walk. Should I go top lane? Yeah. There's gonna be a dragon up in 55 seconds. But bot lane calls me. Sometimes I can't pretend, you know, I can't understand my decision making completely. I guess the top lane wave is so far away that I felt like bot lane is like better to go into, you know what I mean? Corki is looking for something in the mid lane. I'm just gonna E here to get to the wave fast, because my E cooldown is quite short with the 25 ability haste, or 46 ability haste from Nashor's Tooth plus Horizon Focus. Gonna ultimate on the Graves, just try to save him a little bit. My Ignite didn't go through actually. I misclicked. I was too slow on it. I think my Ignite would have definitely killed Misfortune there. But now Kled is split pushing top lane. Now, xPetu, what if you had gone top lane instead of bot lane? I wonder, would Kled have gotten another tier 2 tower? But no. You saw the minion wave in bot lane and it was closer, so you decided to go for that instead. To be fair, if I went top lane and then instantly ulted into bot lane, I think Kled would have gotten the tower anyways, so it's not that. But I think the right play, I mean in hindsight, is to just go top lane and defend top lane. Gonna get the taunt on Misfortune, get the Horizon Fall. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, okay. 600 damage from Horizon Focus in total. Pretty good, pretty solid. Kled is looking for stuff in the top lane. I just want to get my Shadow Flame item. I've never built Shadow Flame on Shen, so I don't know how it feels. But this is one of the perfect Shadow Flame games with this item build. It's not so often that you end up with Nashor's Tooth Horizon Focus. 35 on my ultimate. And you know what's surprising? Actually, the wave clear is it's not an issue. You know what I mean? Like, I kept thinking previously, especially like with the, you know, like the Blade of the Ruined King game, for example. I kept thinking that on Shen it's kind of like necessary to build, or rather, okay, I know it's necessary to build something that gives you wave clear, but maybe I've been underestimating like damage items and attack speed items in the wave clear that they do provide, right? Because I would feel my like last year's brain would think that, okay, if you go Blade of the Ruined King on Shen, I would go Bami's Cinder first. But Bami's Cinder delays the Blade of the Ruined King by so much. And when you finish the Blade of the Ruined King, you have AD, you have lifesteal, you have attack speed, you have on-hit damage. So your you know, wave clear is quite good, actually. It's quite good. And the same applies for Nashor's Tooth. Oh, look at the cosmetic crits. Even though it's like just like a, you know, what is 20% amplification of the damage, it's just 369 crit. It's just it just feels good, you know. Just gonna let Corki die there. Can't really do much about that. And it's now I really want to fight though. I want, like, look at this wave clear though. Oh, it feels so nice. You just Okay. Calm down a little bit. Calm down. Have ultimate ready? I don't need. Graves presses the auto attack button and the guy disappears. Okay, Kled is split pushing top lane. I could recall here. Baron and Pound recall is fast. Just go save top lane. Doran shield cell and buy blasting ones, yeah, more AP. Okay, Kled, let's see it. Let's see it, buddy. Let's see how the damage feels like. Can I please get... No, he doesn't want to fight, man. Like, can we fight? I would be really happy to fight right now. I have E. Come on, come here. I'm level 18, by the way. That's only Attackant roses, by the way. The experience that they give is so crazy. Now Kled goes away. I just want to fight right now. I'm so strong. I've never been this strong in my life. As AP Shen, I mean. Like, even just hitting the minions, I feel my power, you know? Okay, look, there's a Corki. Or sorry, Kled. But also a Corki. That was not bad. Not incorrect, I mean. Who did I ult on? I think I just ult on the Corki. Let me auto attack, you know what I mean? Just let me auto attack. Just let me auto attack something, please. Just fiddlesticks, anything, man. I just need to feel my power. Oh! Did you see it? I did 600 on my auto. No! I need to... why did we win this game? That actually felt crazy. I'm just gonna flash that in, man. I needed to get more autos off in that fight. But the challenge is what it is. I can't go this build again. But, man. Damn, okay. Okay, we got into Emerald 3. Let's check the damage. It was solid. It was solid. Man, that was fun. And welcome back to another game, guys. We've used up a lot of legendaries. I had a Lich Bane game. I had some games there. Blackfire Torch. Okay, Diana, what are we doing? Hello? Are we alive? And she queues after. Wait, there's a Gwen here. I would just want to get my blade placement, Gwen. If you don't mind me, I'm gonna just hop in here for a real blade and then back off a little bit. Make sure to run away while your Q is on cooldown, but then re-engage a little bit. Maybe look for an empowered Q. Couldn't get it, it's fine. We proc her bone plating, take a little bit of damage, but that's completely fine trade. And now if we can find the empowered Q, could be quite massive. Got it. 1, 2, and a third. Grasp auto as well. We can still continue extending this if she decides so. Another grasp auto. Make sure to get the empowered Q. Third auto attack. I get hit by the full Q with a Conqueror stacked up, so I take a lot of damage from the Gwen there. But we have the priority for level 2, which means that we have the upper hand in this lane. Not this minion, but the next minion will grant us level 2. And if Gwen does not respect it, E, find it, Q, ignite auto, flash to secure. I'm not sure that I can probably get the kill without flash, since Gwen is running ghost and not flash. But with flash, I just secure it, and you know, she has no way to retaliate. So this way I get the wave in, everything is good, we can look for a recall. And we have 500 gold. What are we buying, guys? What could fit a 500 gold recall? Longsword refillable. Run it down. We are building AD today. Okay, so we had a couple of AP games in between. Some of them went good. Mostly the Kled game that you saw previously. And there was a couple of ones that didn't go so well or were otherwise boring. And I'm not gonna give you boring gameplay. I'll focus on the good gameplays. And by good, I do not just mean wins. I mean entertaining, educational. This might be a loss as well, but we'll just have to find out. We could look for a ward here, make us a little bit safer in this lane. Gwen is level 3, and it's kind of like her turn in the lane, if you know what I mean. Like, we recalled, the wave is pushing towards us. We need to respect the fact that Gwen is stronger, and that she has an entire minion wave behind her. And now we just gotta take up some experience. So we're gonna hit level 3 here, pick up the cannon minion, look for the taunt. Diana is coming in for the gank beautifully. Gwen decides to go for the long route through the tower. I will not chase. I will not spend time chasing this Gwen, because I would lose minions for it. I take the safe resources and let Diana waste her time if she wants to chase. Actually, it looks like Diana can potentially kill the Gwen. I think Diana flashed, I saw it on the minimap. And Gwen ran into the tower. So we didn't get the assist, but we got the other benefit of having your opponent die, which is that she is out of the lane, which means that we have free time in the lane, and she is losing resources while we are gaining resources. It's not always about the immediate rewards of an action. There are also indirect rewards, and rewards that come at a later time. And I would argue even that a lot of success in life comes from being able to discern the immediate rewards from the long-term rewards. I look here for a taunt, but Gwen reacts beautifully with the E. And that causes me to not get the empowered Q, not get the taunt damage, and overall just take a, modest trade. Finish off the cannon minion, sidestep back a little bit in order to preserve my HP, as the Gwen uses 3 stacked Q. I'm looking here for another opportunity for a ward. I'm not level 6 yet, so I can't really help my team. We don't have vision of the enemy jungle. I find the taunt, I get the empowered Q, hit a W there, get hit by the big Q by Gwen, but that's completely fine, as I negated most of the other damage with my passive shield and my W. And we can set this up for a beautiful dive actually. I have my ignite ready, I have a refillable potion, and I have a biscuit, so I have a lot of HP that I can use to dive. Now here, don't engage with an E, instead go for the Q. I miss the Q, then we don't go for the dive. That's how it is. But if she decides to extend it, I will just QW and ignite. If she does not respect me, that's fine. But the most important thing there is, I never start with an E when I'm diving. Sometimes it's okay, but my general rule of thumb is that in order to get a dive, I would rather like to empower the Q before I even think about the dive. So I try to position myself in such a way that I get the empowered Q, and once I know I already have the empowered Q, and the Q cooldown is ticking down, then we can look for the E, then we can start auto-attacking, then we can dive. But in that situation, Gwen placed her champion model beautifully, in a way where we could not get the empowered Q, and then I decided to disengage with a simple auto-attack into E. Taking 1 tower shot, but also, threatening her a little bit by doing some damage. And then it ended up being that she miscalculated her damage and died. If you look into our inventory, we have the components towards a Hubris. Now, I have never ever built Hubris on Shen, and this is gonna be world first Hubris Shen gameplay. Probably, maybe someone has done it. Use the Qs here, Try to get the empowered Q. Didn't get it actually, Gwen managed to E in time to dodge it. We have to be careful of Gwen's ultimate, so I'm gonna try to sidestep a little bit. It's pretty hard to dodge, but you can do it. And we managed to pick up another kill. Itemisa Shen is on a killing spree. My ultimate is up, but I'm quite low HP and bot lane dies. That is unfortunate. Mid lane is still alive. We have a Kassadin, so that's a good late game insurance. Our ADC already has 4 deaths. There's been quite a bit of action in the bot lane, while we've had our fair share in the top lane as well. And the problem with an AD Shen build is that you don't really have AD scalings. The synergy is the fact that, you know, you have an attack speed steroid in your Q, so naturally the basic attacks will be, you know, a little bit more quick, and thus we get more value from AD. But if you assume that an item that has AD on it is strong, then it's potential on Shen, but probably it's not as good as it's on other champions. Wait, they can surely... Oh no, can I just ult on this? Wait. I thought... Okay. In hindsight, I should have ulted on the Diana, but they were 2 versus 1 full HP, so I thought that they can, like, that they just don't die, but that was an Eclipse Hecarim coming out of base with 3 kills. And we're gonna go for an E-flash here, get Gwen under tower, try to finish up the kill. I need one more auto with the Q extended range. That was super close, that was super close. I wonder if I could have gotten it if I delayed my auto attack, because I did one normal auto attack. I thought I would have enough time to get off the last auto attack with the Q. And since I have so much AD, I think the normal Q auto attack would have killed. There's a TP coming in. When you use TP, I'll ping it. I don't really time these summoner spells, especially when I'm like not playing on my like full tryhard mode. We can look for something here. Hecarim goes in. I don't think we find anything though. They just kind of disengage. The Hecarim is mighty strong in this game. Mighty strong. We don't need to ward. I mean, we don't even have a ward, but we have, you know, information about Hecarim being bot side. So we are just gonna be farming towards our Hubris, trying to get that and get the bonus AD that it offers. Sidestep the Gwen Q. Gonna harass here a little bit, try to sidestep the central part of Gwen's Q. I won't actually win this, but I sidestep the ultimate so I don't die either. If Gwen hits her last ultimate there, I'm completely dead, because I would get slowed and she would have enough time to catch up for another out-attack or a Q. But since I sidestepped the ultimate, then I'm still alive. But you can see that the, you know, AD Shen is not very strong, because even though we are 3-0, we lose an extended fight versus the Gwen. Whereas if I had gone for, let's say, like a... if I went for... I'm just thinking, I mean, a magic resist component with like a Bummy Cinder would have probably won that 1v1. But I'm not 100% sure. The recall is a bit awkward here. We could go Boots of Sweetness. They have slows, because they have Nautilus, they have Gwen ultimate, they have the Corki W. Yeah, I mean, they don't have that many slows, but the overall movement speed that we get from Boots of Sweetness allows us to maneuver easier around Gwen's abilities. So I consider that to be a great benefit. I'm just thinking here, do we actually fight Gwen? I think we do. We go in for the Empire Q, but you can see how strong she is actually, because she has 2 components that synergize with her kit, whereas we have stuff in our inventory. Oh no, man, I'm getting completely dumpstered here. This was not just an itemization gap, it was also just a movement gap. We could look for an ultimate there, but it's not really worth it. Diana flashes away, but she's gonna die as Hecarim chases. We just, like, there's nothing I can do there. Like, I know that my team is upset at me, and they would like for me to ultimate, but if I ultimate, I'm just gonna die, and I'm gonna waste my big cooldown. Hecarim is picking up the grub, so I'm a little bit scared of a potential dive angle. The Hecarim moved towards us, so we have to be really careful here. I'm gonna pick up the minions as safely as possible. That's not as safe as possible. xPetu, come on, lock in. We could look for an ultimate bot. We could like escape this situation by using an ultimate. Or then we can continue kind of bleeding farm here and just trying to salvage what we can get out of this situation. Most likely Hecarim has done Argromp or then recalled already. I would argue that the best course of action for Hecarim was to already recall. So, okay, there's an ultimate. Ah, no, Hecarim is here. I'm gonna try to taunt the Gwen so I could even get one return kill here. Ooh, Gwen manages to get out of tower range with the E, so now I just die. I don't really want to buy this. I want to go for the Hubris. But it's a bit awkward here because according to the rules of the challenge, I'm not allowed to build components towards another item. So I just have to sit on this 600 gold in my inventory. Could look for a play bot side though. We could maybe look for Diana or something, if they can catch up. Then I get CC'd by Nautilus. I don't think that's good. I'm just gonna run into top lane. Okay. Our early lead has transformed into a very difficult situation where the opponents are up 4 kills. Gwen is stronger than me in the 1v1. Braum goes for an ultimate. Probably Braum wanted... Okay, we're not gonna ulti now. I'm gonna ult on the Kai'Sa because Kai'Sa has ultimate to catch up in the Ezreal. Gonna pick up the kill, taunt the Hecarim backwards. He's so fast that he runs fast towards me. Oh, Cassidy picks... Oh, it was Kai'Sa actually. We have Cassidy's daughter, Kai'Sa. Is that lore accurate? I don't know. I think it's canon that she's Cassidy's daughter. I have Q here. We could look for more. 4 on flash. Yeah, we play this patiently. We can look for this. We can look for this. I flash up soon. If they overextend, I'm going for the E flash. I'm looking for it. Cassidy, nice. Pick up the kill on the Nautilus. Don't even need to flash. We lose a lot top side though. Look my top tower. Or don't look actually. Ooh! That's that's a little bit bad. We're gonna pick up the Hubris. We have 300 gold, which usually would be spent on cloth armor, and we're gonna do that here. Now we just have to figure out where we... Ooh, I have an idea. We could go Death's Dance. Because, in order to synergize with the Hubris, think about it, not Iceborne, not Terminus, not all this stuff, but instead, Death's Dance. Because the health scale, like the healing from Defiance, scales with your bonus AD. And from the Hubris, we will be getting a lot of bonus AD, which makes the heal higher, which makes the AD be more worth. So once we have wasted our gold on Hubris, we actually get some synergy through going Death Stance. And we come a little bit tankier. I think that's a nice idea to go for. There's a fight going on in the mid lane, but we are just gonna focus on getting our farm, getting rose petals whenever possible. There's a control ward here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gwen comes back to lane. We could look for a ward, but we can just place it here. Just gives me a little bit of vision. I'm not gonna like, you know, spend too much time thinking about the ward placement. Rather, okay, actually, thinking about the ward placement you can spend time on, but I'm not gonna spend too much time walking away from the lane in order to get the ward off. Gonna harass Gwen here with 1 Q. I'm looking at my tower HP, it's just that this tower does not provide me with a lot of safety because the opponents just will kill it. I'm gonna taunt Gwen here. I'm gonna Q. I'm gonna have to flash Gwen's ultimate or Q, something. Yeah, I'm flashing it. I flash the 3rd Q and then Cassidy comes to help me with a pickup. Hecarim is here, I'll try to live, but I think I'm just dead. Okay, Corki and Hecarim both came. Kai'Sa is pinging my Hubris. I'm sorry, man. The Steel Sigil builds towards the Death's Dance as well as the Guardian Angel. But I think Death's Dance will be the... We could go pickaxe actually. Yeah, let's go pickaxe. More damage equals more damage, if you know what I mean. 15 seconds on the ultimate, exactly the same as my respawn timer, which means that we can make a play directly off spawn. Since I'm level 11, which means it's more than 9, I can upgrade directly into the far side alteration, providing me with more vision, as my wave clear is quite slow, so I don't have as much tempo to move around the map to place yellow wards. This is why I prefer blue trinket on Shen oftentimes, because I can just keep DPSing the wave while I use my blue trinket to scout. We can use the plant here to see if enemies are invading. Nope, nothing here. Just gonna return to peaceful farming mode. This is your average Hubris Shen gameplay. 5, 2, and 2. Farm is a little bit low. Gwen is quite strong at this stage in the game. But I still have a good feeling about this. The good feeling comes primarily from the fact that we have a Kassadin who has been doing well. And Kassadin late game insurance is good. I'm gonna ult directly on the Kassadin to try to secure the play on the Gwen. Taunt Gwen out of the ultimate. Wait a little bit and I get another kill. My Hubris stacks are stacking up. Kassadin dodges the Hecarim E with an ultimate. That's good. I have 2 seconds on E. We can kite this guy out a little bit. I miss my E though. That's very bad. He dodged my E. Miss it, dodge it. What is love? Maybe don't hurt me. We get... Okay, Kassadin picks up the shutdown. That's really good. How much was the bounty? It was 230. But it's still really good. Any money on Kassadin is money on Kassadin. I swear, like, within the past videos I've had this, like... How do you call it? There's like a word for it. I'm gonna vote no on the surrender. There's no way we're surrendering this one. Not when I have 19 Hubris stacks ready. There's like a word for something. It's like a... Wait, I need to think about it. So, what I'm trying to describe is when you say something that is like self-evident, you know? It's called like a... It's a truism, I think. I'm thinking about my high school English. It's called a truism, I'm pretty sure. When you say something that is like obviously true, right? So money on Kassadin is money on Kassadin, and more damage equals more damage. But I think there's some wisdom to be found in truisms as well. Maybe I use it more as a like a form of recursion, not recursion. Recursion is not the word, but emphasis. You know, if I say the same thing in a truism form, like twice, it's like more emphasis on the fact. Yeah. There's also kind of a filler thing that I do when I don't figure out what I want to say. Anywho's, 55 seconds on the ultimate. There's some fighting going on in the top side. We're not in a position where we can fight the Gwen, simply because we have 52 magic resistance, and obviously this champion does almost only magical damage. But as you know, money is tight and supply chain is having some issues in the shop, it's not very easy to pick up magic resist these days. So you gotta work with what you have. But I think one thing that we are learning from this challenge is that there are ways of like, you don't need to always itemize against everybody, you know? You can itemize against the majority of the enemy team composition and then decide not to fight the minority, you know what I mean? Or you can do it the other way around, where you itemize versus the minority that you know you will be fighting against a lot. And I don't mean minority in the political sense, but rather minority in the... Oh, taunt backwards in the beautiful... Oh, that was nice. That was nice though. If you play it well, Gwen is killable, but otherwise, if I make one misstep, it's a little bit doomed. We could look for Corki, at least cancel his recall, at the very least. But yeah, like often in these games, there are situations where there's only one magic damage dealer. And then the question is, do I waste money on a magic damage or magic resistance item? Or do I just play around it and do not fight that magic damage dealer? And when we go to team fights, we actually focus on purpose the magic damage dealer in order to get rid of them, so that I don't have to waste money on that stat. And it's like completely fine. But yeah, I mean, it's just a thought process. It's just a thought process that I keep thinking about. Because I think I have a tendency... Okay, do we ult on Kassadin? I think he's out though. He hasn't ult. I'm gonna ult. We went a little... I'll just use it for time. I'll say it's worth. You know, I ult on purpose in order for us to get the Rift Herald. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, for sure. Actually, yeah. Let's pick up the Rift Herald, and this will be handy later, you know? You never know what you can do with Rift Herald. There's like... I think there's... I'm still like underutilizing Rift Herald. Obviously the jungler picks up the Rift Herald in this situation. But I think Rift Herald is like quite underutilized, because you mostly see it as, oh, I just put this here and do damage to tower. But there's so much stuff you can do with the new Rift Herald driving effect. Because you can use it as an engage. You can use it as like a escape. You can use it to dodge channeled abilities like Karthus ultimate. Because I think you're kind of like untargetable. You're untargetable when you go into the channel of the Herald, I don't know what you call it, driving effect. Pick up the Death's Dance. What are we doing after? More longsword? Sure, works for me. Head back to top lane. I get hit by the Ezreal ultimate. I was not paying attention. That slows me down, it takes away my home guard. But I'm going to clear up our mistakes by eating the honey fruit here, so we can get back to lane with high HP. Minion wave should be arriving right now. Where is it? There we go. Wait out, because I have a lot of AD, so I can actually get this. Let's get the count off. Try to sidestep the Gwen Q if possible. Yep, she missed the central part of it. 2 seconds on E, we can continue to fight actually. I can't find the taunt. Could we look for an E flash here? Let's do it. E. Oh, I was slow on it. Oh, it's nasty. Oh. You know what happened? Ah, man, I don't want to talk about it. Ah, Diana flashes into the wall. It's just a horror, man. It's absolute horror. Kaisa roll. Oh no, custody. Okay, custody. Surrender. No. We made some mistakes. Let's talk about it. Fundamental Shen E flash mechanics. Sometimes happens. E flash should always be performed by casting your E at the maximal range, because Shen E has like a dynamic range, so you can cast it at a minimum range or a maximum range or somewhere in between. There I cast it slightly less than my max range, which means that I have less time to cast my flash while I'm in the shadow dash, like what you call it, channel animation, whatever, shadow dash active state. So my shadow dash timed out, and I flashed after it timed out, so I'm no longer getting taunt effect. But it was a mistake on my part, and afterwards we don't need to talk about the teammates' mistakes. I get hit by the Ezreal W, which he triggers with an auto attack, so I take quite a bit of damage. And I think Kaisa is mad at me. I cannot figure out why. Kapachangus. Is it my items? I don't know. I'm gonna W here, save the Diana a little bit. They're trying to... Okay, Guys, I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. You wanna see it? Let's do a little bit of testing, okay? So we take the route here, okay? We channel the Rift Herald, and we're gonna do a little bit of drifting. But look at it. Look at it! We find the angle. 1, 2, 3. And then we look for more. 4, 5. And then into an E. Mega engage! I look for an ultimate on Kassadin. Keep it up. 2 seconds on E. We can ulti out of the Kassadin ultimate. Beautiful. Get the... What was that, bro? Have you ever seen? That's like Mika Häkkinen, Kimi Räikkönen level stuff. I'm just Rovanperän rally moment. Just drifting it around. Oh man, that was the best Rift Herald play I've ever done in my life, man. What was that? Okay. Lock in, guys. We still got this. No surrender. We still got this. Kaisa is picking up a tower in the bot lane. I'm gonna be trying to get the mid lane tower, but it's quite high HP, so maybe I'll just actually recall. Enemies 7 seconds on respawn timer. I mean, now we could buy this. We have a completed item, so we could just complete it. Yeah, let's just do it. Umbral Glaive, why not? Go back in Oracle's lens because we have the Umbral Glaive, so get some synergy with the effect of dealing more damage to wards. 20 seconds on Baron, while 35 seconds on Dragon. I think it's a bit early in the game. I mean, we have a lot of DPS, so we can definitely do Baron fast. The opponents, they have a little bit less DPS than we do, but they can still do a very fast Baron because they have Ezreal, Hecarim, Gwen. Yeah, they actually have a very fast Baron as well. So both teams can threaten Baron here. I think we are more focused on the Dragon fight. Gwen is split pushing in the top lane. I'm pretty sure she has access to teleport, so she's probably gonna come back to the fight. We can look for... I'm getting Nautilus ulted. Interesting choice. I'm gonna try to look for Ezreal here. Find it. Ezreal dead. Hubris activated. 25 attack damage. 27 attack damage. I don't know if Gwen TP'd. Okay, Gwen just moved to the mid lane. We're gonna hit the dragon here. And we're gonna get this dragon. We deny the soul from the enemy. Gwen is moving. We have to engage on this actually. We have to engage so that they don't steal it. Kaisa gets the Kempt. I'm probably dead here. I still think it's good. Okay, come on, Kaisa. Come on. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop the base. Okay, nice. Well played, Kaisa. Good job. 16, 9, and 5. This guy's doing a mega comeback. And even if this guy was toxic towards me, maybe showing a little bit of, anger towards me, I don't care about that. We're just vibing here, What are we building next? Our Diana is 3 and 11 in the jungle. We don't care about that. We got a Kassadin. We got late game insurance. Moonstone renewal. Mikhail's blessing. We could do stuff. I don't know if... I still need an item that actually does something. I could go AD just because we have the AD, so AD synergizes with AD. And Randuin's Omen. Let's just do a longsword. I don't know. I don't know what to buy. go back into the bot lane. But yeah, I think it's worth to sacrifice myself there for the play, because by taunting the Gwen and the Corki, we deny their steal opportunity, and it's a soul, so I think that's super valuable. And the engage was good, even though I die. So I think it's a fine play. We've been stacking up our Hubris pretty well, actually. It was giving us like 27 AD in that fight. Diana ults nothing, just thin air ultimate. Cassin is looking for... Oh, hello Gwen, I do not want to fight you. We can look for Baron or Tower, we can either or. Since we picked up the Ezreal, we have a lot of manpower there. Person power rather. And we could look for ultimate on the Kai'Sa. I don't want to waste my ultimate. My primary target for my ult is Kai'Sa or Kassadin, those two. I will not waste my ultimate on Diana. I will not do it. Because Kassadin and Kai'Sa are our insurance. I didn't get the... That sucks. I didn't get the Banshees with my Q drag through. I get it here though, and I get the taunt. But I'm gonna flash for the Q Empower. I could not fight there because Gwen has too much sustain at the low HP with her Conqueror stacked up. So we need to back off. But if I had gotten my first Empower Q through, then I would have triggered the Banshees earlier, which means that I could have taunted Gwen earlier as well. This is something that I do often versus Malzahar players, where I try to break their passive shield with my Q drag through, right? You still get the effect of getting empowered auto attacks even if you trigger a spell shield with. So it's not, they don't like block the actual valuable part of your Q. I'm pretty sure they do block the slow application though, so that's the vibe. Just keep going in bot lane. Gonna pick up some items. We have red buff for a little bit of sustain. I get seen by a scrying plant. Far side plant. I don't know what is scrying plant probably. Scrying bloom. Scrying bloom. That's the word. Yeah. What are we buying? Serylda's Grudge. Give me some more armor penetration. Immortal shield bow. Could be nice. Not bad. We'll take Cyclosaur. Ooh! Brutalizer. Go for it. Get some ability haste in there, get some lethality. We're gonna be amplifying this lots of physical damage that we already have. Just gonna be looking for an ultimate opportunity in mid lane. Game is still pretty even. We have two strong late game champions though. Kassadin and Kai'Sa have been performing well. But game is still even. I think we do outscale as a comp just because of Kassadin. Oh, there's a fight. I'm gonna ult there. Let's go. Gonna use the champion portraits to make sure I ultimate on the Kai'Sa. Pick up the Nautilus first. Get more, get more, get more, get more, get more. 31 AD from Hubris. Hit Gwen. Can Kai'Sa live? Kai'Sa dies. Okay, there's a Corki still. I don't know if we can end, but we will try it, we will try it. Kassadin is looking for Corki. Kassadin has a lot of damage. I think I find Corki here. Got the taunt off. Kassadin has a beautiful zone. Oh, beautiful, just magnificent. It's well played by Kassadin this game. This guy was untiltable, unmovable, immovable. Absolutely magnificent gameplay by Kassadin. I love to see good Kassadin players. I'm gonna tank the first tower shot, bring the minions a little bit closer, then go back in the range. I'm fine to tank this. It actually finds the minion. And that is Hubris Shen, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. Hubris Shen. Rovanperä, Häkkinen, Räikkönen, rally moment. And solid game. And we are getting some LP. Nice. GG, well played. We are looking for a ward here. Got a ward off. And then we're gonna flank the opposing mid laner, which is Garen in this game. Place the blade already. Wait it out a little bit. Normal Qs. 1, 2, 3. Garen gets the E off, but we will extend... we can't find the extended trade. We will look for a empowered Q here. Approach velocity, gives him movement speed. Go for one auto attack. Get the grass proc. Beautiful. 103 damage going through. Another grass proc. And another empowered Q. Keep hitting, keep hitting. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Can look for another grass proc if he oversteps. You wanna go? You wanna go, Garen? You wanna go? Come on, come on. Go for the melee minion. Gonna place my blade here. Up a little bit. Get that aggressive blade positioning off. You wanna go for more? Ooh, my outback went on the minion instead of Garen, my bad. I gotta hit level 2 here, but he's too close to the tower for me to taunt in without taking a tower shot. Last hit the minions. If he oversteps, I'll look for an E. The moment he oversteps, come on, Garen. You know you want to. It's juicy. Come on. Just go for a Q here. Q again. If he oversteps, I'm looking for it. I could even try to dive him here.
He's giving me the chance. One more. Oh, I cancelled my auto. It's fine, it's fine. We got it. Don't even need to flash. Whew, that was a little bit scary. I cancelled one of my autos. It was so close. Gwen wants to cancel my recall here. If she EQs and I manage to dodge the Q, I can kill her. EQ down. Could look to punish her if she oversteps. I wanna go. 1, 2, Q, 3, flash immediately, finish the kill. Come to my lane again, I dare you. What are we building, guys? We could do a Shen here. Thoughts? Shen? Shen could be huge. Well, buy it. 10 ability haste. Base AD scaling damage on applications. We don't have access to Lich Bane anywhere. We used that. Can I talk, please? We used that item earlier already. Sion dies to Renekton, but I think he trades kills. Gets the Crash proc on the way out. And we have claimed Feet of Warfare. That's pretty good. Utilizing my first 2 kills well there. Efficiently giving our team an advantage towards the feats of strength. You know why I E there, by the way? I E in order to get the Shen proc, because otherwise I would not get the minion. And notice here again, Shen proc gives me the minion. Oh! I'm on fire, man! Shen proc last hitting is going crazy. And also it was a short E. Remember last game we were talking about how you can cast your E long, or mid-range, or short. There, in order to get the Shen proc and still get the minion, I go for the short E. Just utilizing the ability as a Shen activator. I have W to activate Shen again. Notice there. Again. Think about the Shen usage. W to activate it. Mega damage. 4 seconds E. Oh, there's a gang coming. But I have backup. It's completely fine. Garen is so low HP. I'm level 5. I really want to fight. Remember, first guarantee the empowered Q. And I miss it. Nah! 2 times already. I had 2 dive opportunities. And I get silenced, so I can't E. I played this so poorly, man. Gwen is ghosting into me. I'm just gonna E out afterwards. Okay. I'm getting a lot of attention in the mid lane here. Flex my level 18 mastery. Yes, I'm of age. Got the auto attack there. Mega Bluetooth auto on the Garen. Another Bluetooth auto. It's not really Bluetooth, but you know, Shen high range, and if your attack speed is low, then it looks like it's higher range. If the opponent moves away. Auto space a little bit. I'm gonna look for the empowered Q here. Couldn't find it. Found it. Attack it. Back off. Be patient. W the Q. And once his E times out, we can look for an E. He cannot contest these minions because he knows I have taunt. Oh. It's just a masterclass right now. It's just, yep. Cannot E into that because he has silence ready. He would kill me otherwise. I'm gonna activate the biscuit. E in here a little bit. Know my damage. He cannot kill me through the W. I use my W while his E is active because I want to predict that he cancels his E for an auto attack Q. Okay? So I don't know if he actually had Q, but I use my W preemptively because I know that even if I use my W at this point and he keeps channeling his E, I will still live, right? But the only way I die is if he stops his E and starts auto-attacking me and has Q. So that's the thought process here. I'm gonna channel the recall. I didn't actually get quite far enough to go into the bush, but it's fine because we have our trinket in the bush, so we know that we can't get killed. We can look for an ultimate directly out of base, but I don't think there's an opportunity, so we just run directly back into mid lane. We have 3 kills versus a Garen. Team is looking pretty... Am I making a mistake? Yep. Ult after Renekton uses his Fury and W, so that he can do the shield break. He flashes to get the kill, but I think we can pick up this. Yes, nice. Sion actually gets another grass proc off there, gets the kill. I lose stuff in the mid lane. Minion wave, rip. Should I hit that? No, because I don't have a legend rune. If you have a legend rune, then it's very important to hit all the neutral objectives, because you get mega stacks for it. You get 100 legend stacks by assisting in a epic monster takedown. So void grubs are epic monsters. So if I had, for example, legend tenacity, which doesn't exist anymore, rather legend haste, and I auto attack the void grub once, I would get an assist, which gives me legend stacks. Yep, that's the vibe. Okay, I'm gonna Q here, get the empowered Q on the Garen. He uses Q to cleanse the slow, but afterwards we can look for an E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. W after, activated. And Garen needs to flash. I cannot move there. Jarvan. 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 Hello. Hello. My laner has been gifted a kill.
Gil. Gifted a Gil. Pick up the minion. There's a fight going on. I don't want to participate because I want to farm the minions. Shen actually manages to solo kill the Renekton. Remember what I talked about the shield break stuff? When we are ulting into top lane, we have to keep in mind of Renekton's Fury bar in order to not get shield broken. We deny another cannon minion. My team is fighting something in the mid lane instead of being in bot lane. They have an Aurora bot lane. Interesting. Aurora Borealis in the bot lane. I'm gonna pick up the cannon minion. Set up the perma freeze here. Enemies have 5 caster minions, so this will be frozen indefinitely if I do want to keep it frozen. Garen comes back. He's level 6. I'm ready to threaten him whenever. I'm gonna pick up the minions first though. There's a fight going. Jarvan beats it actually. Hello, Garen. Find the E. He uses his W in time to get the mega tenacity on it. I'm gonna go for the plant. He doesn't contest it. Beautiful. Got what I wanted. Gonna lose a couple of minions, but I at least get the XP advantage. I tried to QW there to get the Shen, but the Shen was still on cooldown. If I got the Shen proc, then I would have gotten the minion as well. Just small little optimizations. But I will tell you a secret, guys. I actually, even though I consider myself to be quite aware of items, such as Shen, I actually do not like playing with Shen, because it causes me to kind of like overload my mechanical things. And another problem is that Shen's cooldown, visually, like the cooldown that you see in your shop, like there in my inventory rather, it's a little bit off, okay? So, like, at the last 0.1 seconds, when Shen shows that it is off cooldown, it is actually still on cooldown. And because of this fact, I've never gotten used to that, and I keep messing up my Shen timings sometimes. So I think I have Shen up, based on looking at the indicator, because it just came up, but it's actually still on cooldown. But it's a skill issue, I guess. I'm gonna QW here to stop the... I can't even talk about that, man. The way I played it, just keep hitting on Nami. Look, my passive shield cooldown, it's 1, 2, yeah, nice. There's a lot of things there. There was a lot of things there, okay? So the moment I noticed that Garen goes on me, I'm just gonna QW to block the Q silence. And then when Nami attacks me and throws a Q, and I notice the Q is about to hit, does Renekton have W? Can I save this guy? I feel like Renekton will have Fury W to go through the shield, so I'm just gonna pick up my Iceborne Gauntlet. I think I'm making a mistake. I'm just gonna do this. Boots, swiftness. Can we go? Yeah, whatever she has. Okay. Yeah, why do I even ult on that? This is like a bad example, guys. Renekton is high fury. You think you can save your teammate, but your shields are useless because shield break, empower W. Just don't do it, guys. Don't do it. But yeah, I think in that play, like the Garen play, I think the flash is super important. So I was on the edge of the Nami bubble. I was trying to dodge the Nami bubble without using flash. But when I noticed that I didn't have enough time to move away from the Nami bubble, I immediately flash away, even though the Garen is 1 HP in front of me. And then I move back in after the Nami wave comes, and I input buffer my auto like into the Nami wave so that I can finish off the kill. And then just biscuits, you know, passive shield usage to leave the Nami. Classic. Can I look for a Shen proc here? Can I escape this? I'm pretty sure I can. Sidestep the Gwen ult. There's a Nami as well! Oh no. Try to use the approach velocity ice. Look, that's what I mean! Like, I'm right on the range of the Nami bubble. That sucks. Like, I'm right on the edge of the Nami bubble, but even if your back foot, like, if your back heel is 1 millimeter into the Nami bubble zone, then it will still hit you. It's like a little bit, you know, wider than the range indicator would lead you to believe. Jarvan gets bubbled up. I'm gonna go back to mid lane. Jarvan goes for a flash auto, but the Gwen lives because the ignite timed out from Janna. There's a big fight going on. We got the Void Grubs. That's really good. We are on our way to get the Feats of Strength. Garen has a flank angle. I'm gonna move there, but I'm gonna lose 2 minions worth of experience for it. Garen uses the ultimate. I'm gonna try to find something here. I'm stronger than these guys. I can at least pick up the Nami. My QW was slow, so I actually get silenced by the Garen. Pick up the free kill. Actually a shutdown on the Nami, which is quite huge. I don't know if it's worth. Okay, we can pick up the Renekton though. Slow with my empowered Q. Janna Tornado is nice to stop the Renekton from killing Sion. I'm directly moving into mid lane, but look at this, man. Garen is just getting free tower platings because I'm spending time away from my lane. Oof, that's a bit rough. There's general, oh no, is he gonna get the demo? Ay, that sucks. That sucks a bit. I'm pretty low on farm actually. Managed to hit the taunt there. Move myself into a position for the next empowered W. W to use still. One more Shen auto on the Garen. Didn't need to use my W since he didn't have a threat on me. I guess I could have blocked the one auto. I'm gonna look for... Oh, what is this? Cut the tape! Cut the tape! I don't wanna look! I don't wanna look, man! It is disgusting what I just did. Completely disgusting. Ew. Garen is gonna get the mid lane tower. Our team is going to die. And we are gonna look for an ultimate opportunity. Out of muscle memory, I just purchased a magic resist item. So I guess we are doing a little bit of tank stuff this game. After doing plenty of games of AD and AP Shen, we are gonna do one tank Shen game. But we're gonna spice it up a bit. We have some tank items. We could go like an Overlord's Blood Mail. We could do like a Sundered Sky. We just need to use the fact that we are building HP items. So let's build some HP synergy items as well. Sion goes for a flash here. Could look for the Nami. Not gonna cast my E. Not gonna cast my E until it's completely safe, you know? I don't even need to cast E. I'm holding my E for flash. Aurora is here. I'm gonna try to look for a taunt. She's flanking around. Ooh, that's nice movement by Aurora. She casts her W in one direction and then starts moving in stealth into the other, but it does not help her. She is dead regardless. I was kind of thinking that she's gonna do that, but I still got baited by the Aurora W animation, you know? Because her W animation shows her like jumping into the stealth in one direction. And then it kind of tricks your brain, oh, she is probably moving into this direction. It's kind of like... It's kind of different to Vayne Tumble. Because Vayne Tumble actually, she stealths immediately at the start of the tumble. So the way Vayne players do it is they tumble into the other direction that they are walking into. You know, but the Aurora players, what they do is they W in the same direction that they're walking into and then change the, you know, direction of movement, right? So it's a little bit different stealth mechanic there. I could look for an E, but is it worth it? I mean, Garen is just gonna heal it up. I'm really sad about my E towards the tower. I'm not so sad about dying earlier to the Nami Gwen gank. But I'm really sad about dying to Garen on the tower. Can we fight this, by the way? Like, could we just fight? Okay, Jarvan is not moving. It's like, they're just not... My team is just not moving. I have to flash or what? Okay, we're still alive. I have Q Ignite. I'm just dead here, man. Jarvan was doing what? What was Jarvan doing the entire time? Like, okay, maybe I misjudged that situation. Okay, we got a game on our hands, actually. We got a real game on our hands. Oh, they're actually... Like, despite the fact that I did really well in the early game, I've managed to put myself into a position where we're technically losing this game right now. But we gotta lock in for this one. I'm bringing out all the good items, man. I'm getting the Canik Rookhern out. Gonna do a little Thunder Sky maybe afterwards. We're gonna do some stuff this game. I'm taking off all the handicaps this game. I'm gonna try to unleash the full carry potential of Shen. Sion dies to Renekton. It is what it is. At least he's stacking up the heart still, I guess. 20 seconds ultimate. I'm gonna side lane for now. I'm super strong, actually, still. The Aurora is kind of a problem on the side lane, but we are not matching her currently. I don't really want to fight versus her. I can fight versus the Renekton and the Garen. Although Renekton is level 12, by the way. I'm gonna hit level 11 here, but still. That's quite massive. I guess I have lost a lot of experience because I've been participating in these skirmishes that have been happening in the river. So I'm not maybe as strong as I think I am. I think I still have like a gold advantage on the Renekton. Although he has picked up... no, actually he didn't pick up any towers. Well, it's a feel thing. I think I'm strong enough to play versus the Renekton. At least, like, I shouldn't be like scared to go into the lane where Renekton is, right? And versus Garen, I'm fine as well. Although, I mean, the Garen has some farm as well. There's a fight going on, maybe. I'm gonna ulti on Corki. Maybe I'll look for something. Gonna E on the Garen here. Q, out back. I don't wanna flash for this because I don't actually have lethal, even if I flash. I think I burn Nami flash at least. Okay, nice try. And maybe look for Nami here. Find it. Q, out back. One more. Nice, beautiful.
Renekton is taking my tower in the bot. Garen used flash, Nami used flash. Sion is going for a ride. Okay, interesting. I have enough gold to finish my Kaenic Rookern. There's a big Aurora ultimate. I'm directly gonna respond with a taunt. That's actually very good for us. Aurora is dead now. We lost the tower bot. I think I'll recall now. Pick up the Kaenic Rookern. There's an Ocean Drake spawning in 20, so we wanna prepare ourselves for that. I could just buy a Ruby Crystal after the Kaenic. Garen looks for us. Yep, looks good. Actually, let's go longsword. Let's go longsword. Do a little bit more damage, you know. I'm quite tanky already, so let's mix it up with some damage. Collector. No, I think like an HP 80 item would be good here. 120 on the, or rather 1 minute 20 on the ultimate. Just keeping track of that. It's like mentally you just have to have this clock of like, okay, what do I do? When is my ultimate up? What's the vibe? You know? We could look for something here. Jarvan ults Nami, yes. Double. Pick up the Nami. Gwen is doing big damage here. I'm gonna get the empowered Q and ignite to deny her healing. Flash to follow. Got the kill. Garen is moving. I have 2 seconds on E. Try to kill Renekton first. He gets big healing from the empowered Q. Use my W to try to block damage on Renekton. It's doomed. It's slightly doomed here. I have 2 seconds on E. Maybe I can get away. It can't. They destroyed us there? Really? They just wiped us out. I mean, we killed the Nami. Then we killed the Gwen. But we just didn't have enough damage to kill the Renekton. And then in the meanwhile, Aurora is just putting out damage. Garen is putting out damage. Oof. Bloodthirster will solve the problem. Kraken Slayer will solve the problem, surely. Axiom Mark. Collector. Let's think about it a bit. Numus. I don't know, man. I don't know. Another longsword? Sure, go for it. There's a lot of interesting items for Shen. Rapid fire, I mean... What are we thinking, guys? When are we gonna build static shiv? That's gonna be good. Collector... Axiom Arc. Hey, actually, on Axiom Arc, it was kind of flying under my radar, but you know when they reworked Axiom Arc so that the refund scales from lethality? It was previously like, I think it was like 20% of your total cooldown that the refund was, and this was not lethality scaling. Then they changed it to it was 5% base cooldown, and then scaling with lethality. Then they changed it to 10% and lowered the lethality scaling. And then they changed it to 15% and lowered the lethality scaling again. So now you don't actually need another lethality item to make Axiom Arc work, and it's much better as a first item. But this was like a change that I did not really keep track of. This Renekton is level 14, by the way, so that's why I'm playing so scared. You know, I'm doing damage to him obviously, but I'm also quite kiting out always. I'm pinging for Jarvan here. I get the Q. I drag him towards the Jarvan with my E, and then use my W here so that he can stun me, and then run away. Notice how I'm kiting him. This is like really important. I'm not just flat out fighting the Renekton who is stronger than me. I'm always making him walk so that he can just put maximum DPS on me. I'm using the maximum kind of like, or rather I'm creating a maximum amount of time for my Jarvan to respond. And I'm creating windows of opportunity where I have like a shield, I have a W, so that I'm, you know, immovable. And then I'm gonna run out when those windows of opportunity run, time out. It's like very fundamental Shen gameplay is that you need to know when you can just flat out fight your opponent, and you need to know when you need to kite and you need to play for time, you need to play it slow, right? This is also where something like an Eclipse kind of synergizes with Shen's kit, even though the stats do not synergize, but the effect of Eclipse is very good on Shen. If I could buy Eclipse with like HP stats, that would be insane. That would be Shen's dream item. We can do like an Overlost Bloodmail here as well. Okay, I look for ultimate probably out of base. But who do I ult on actually? Jarvan? No, but the Renekton is just, yeah, it's just not worth. It's not worth. We can kill the Gwen with Corki. Corki used W backwards. I don't need to ult this. I can just run. Yep, we run. We have Sly on flank here as well, so I queue the E flash. I don't need to. I don't need to. I have enough range. Okay, good. Another kill. They are doing. Oh, do we actually have time?
They don't have their jungler, so we can actually maybe stop this. Yeah, we can fight this, we can fight this. Who do I focus? Play it slow, go for Aurora, I missed the taunt. Run away from Renekton, okay, wait out. Look to steal, Yes, we got it with Corki. Pick up the kill, E, Nami, Aurora. This is a huge play, by the way. This is really huge. We are so back. Okay, pick up the flowers, get the experience, get the adaptive force. How many flowers do I already have? 57 flowers, okay. I could buy Edge of Night already. I don't think that's what I want to do. I want to buy something that synergizes with my HP pool. Like Titanic Hydra obviously would be good here. But, hello, Sundered Sky. Hello, my darling. Let's do it. There's yeah, let's do it. I was just looking at what was going on the map. My brain was lagging. Could look for an ultimate here, but I don't think it's worth. I think I'd rather save my ultimate for a play where I'm like more confident that it will give us something. I was thinking to ulti on Corki and Corki W's forward and then we can maybe kill Garen, but it's like a big maybe. Big maybe. There's Jarvan invading enemy Gwen's red buff. If I manage to get my hands on Nami, she's gonna die really fast. I'm gonna like go here into the jungle because I can actually cut Gwen off maybe. I think Gwen is on the wolves, yeah. She's probably just gonna be able to taunt over the wall. Sundered Sky actually gives you max HP if you are at full HP. So it makes your HP pool larger, which makes your shields larger and E larger. Hit one. Go for Nami here. Couldn't get it. Kite back here. I think we're super strong here actually. We can fight this definitely. Notice how I'm kiting the Renekton. I'm gonna ulti on the Jarvan, try to save. Can't save. We can still play this, I'm pretty sure. Use the blasting call. Who do I focus? I missed. I get the empowered Q on Aurora. Aurora gets hit by the Sion Q. I'm gonna flash there to get my empowered Q, but then I'm gonna run out and then we're gonna look for Gwen. Miss the E again, my bad. Focus on Nami, get the Iceborne slow. Okay, I'm gonna clear the control ward. Why is Nami walking back into me? Hello? Did she forget I'm there? Oh, what happened? I'm so confused. There's a oh, Garen just annihilates Corki. We can pick this up though. If Sion comes with me, I'm gonna walk into the bush. I'm actually gonna taunt into it. But I want to get vision of the bush so that Garen cannot steal this. The only way Garen can steal this is by just directly walking in, and I have an E to stop his movement, right? So we can just secure the Ocean Dragon. It's gonna be really nice. I have 850 gold. I was super strong in that fight. Like, it felt really fun to play. Overlords could be nice, because then my large HP pool will be converted into AD. It's like another version of Titanic Hydra in a sense, converting your AD into offense. Okay, Aurora steps up to Barbary. And also what it does actually synergizes well with Sundered Sky, because my crit will be amplified by the AD that I get for Overwatch Bloodmare. I need to be really careful here, because Garen's ultimate is rank 2. It's almost rank 3. Rank 3 Garen ultimate is like, just kills you at like 40% HP or something. It's more like 30% actually, but still, it's a huge amount of damage. Sion got a tower in the bot lane, and he keeps splitting. I could recall for a tunneler here. That could be fine. I have 20. Ooh, but Renekton is fighting here. I'm just gonna recall. Corki is standing in melee range. What are we doing, man? Okay, pick up the tunneler. I'm not gonna sell my D shield yet. I could have swapped my trinket actually, my bad. Sion dies in the bot lane. Overlord is 2100, 1900 is what I need. And pick up another wave. I'm gonna hit level 16 soon. That's gonna make my ultimate better, faster, stronger. Mid lane tower is up. Okay. We're relaxed. We're doing this. Just keep farming. I'm just looking for the big fight. There's a lot of farming in League of Legends. You know how it is. Yeah, relax for a bit. The calm before the storm. But the moment we get a big fight, man, I'm ready to play. We could look for Aurora. I could also look for a deep ward on the enemy jungle here.
Yeah, let's put it down here. Get my Q a little bit closer. There's a Garen here. I'm gonna E. Kite backwards. I should be fine. Unless. I'm fine. Just E. Oof, that's nice. We got a shutdown on Garen. He failed to understand that I have Sundered Sky and I'm quite strong at this moment in time. Sion is split pushing bot lane. Corki is looking for the mid lane. We are gonna be creating pressure in the top lane. At this moment I have an opportunity to recall sell my D-shield for a tunneler, but I think I'd rather keep up the pressure and recall when I have the Overlord's Bloodmail completely. Or, you know, there's sufficient funds to complete it completely. Look at my shield bash damage, by the way. Like, can we talk about shield bash, the rune, for a second? The rune has dealt 3.3k damage, while my grasp has dealt 2.5k. Is that normal? I guess it is nowadays. Tried to find the Aurora here, couldn't hit it blindly. Aurora went slightly upwards, so I'm gonna ultimate here for tempo, so that we can finish the Baron fast. Just like some, you know, small tempo things. The way we utilize ultimate here, I'm gonna look for Gwen though, because Gwen has the smite, right? So I'm just gonna push Gwen backwards a little bit here. We have Iceborne. Oh, Jarvan goes over the wall. He can probably kill Gwen. I have Taunt in one. There's an Aurora here, gonna focus on the Aurora first. Itemisa Shen is dominating. We have enough gold. We're gonna recall immediately when we see that. And then we're gonna head in the mid lane, try to protect the inhibitor from Garen. Sion actually solo kills Renekton, that's huge. Despite the difficulties that Sion is level 18. It's the Atakan stuff. Atakan experience is disturbing, honestly. It's quite disturbing. Now Sion dies. But they pick up an inhibitor on the way out. That's really nice. I'm gonna look for the mid tier 2 now. My team is looking for top inhibitor. That's good. I'm 14, 5 and 11. It's been a while. It's like I'm unleashed, you know. Just pick up the tank items after 20 games of going AP and AD, and suddenly I'm completely unleashed. Let's go, team. There's a Garen flank. Ooh, that face rush Garen, man. That guy is fast. Wait, we got completely wiped. What was that? Garen just spanned to one. Spanned to one. I'm gonna E in here. I'm strong. I can 1v3, I'm pretty sure. Keep fighting. Look Overlords, by the way. It's giving me 30 AD plus. I'm gonna taunt here into the invisible Aurora. Pick up the kill. W to block the Renekton Empower W. Look Garen's HP. Can look for Gwen first. Another kill. Give me Renekton next. I can follow with a flash if needed. 2 seconds on E though. E is enough. Found it. Ooh. Okay, and ultimate on the Sion. Take the train into the enemy base. Flash Q. Get the slow. E to finish. Triple kill. Alrighty, Shield Bash had dealt 4k damage. You Garen wanna fight? Stop the silence with my Q. Keep fighting. Run out of tower range. Don't wanna die. Tank the Garen ultimate. And do we just end? That was a monster game. What was that, man? I'm unleashed. Okay guys, we're gonna continue this series next video. It's gonna be interesting. If you're enjoying the idea of this challenge, you know, breaking the rules of League of Legends, or rather adding more rules to League of Legends, then consider giving me a like on the video. Itemisa Shen is at Emerald 2 90 LP and we'll continue the climb next time.